Greetings. It's Friday night, and you're hanging out with Kira. I used to, when I was in college, listen to this radio show. It was, what's it called? When it's syndicated. It's a syndicated radio show. I did a lot of long distance trips or, short, long distance trips, at that age. And I heard a lot of Delilah. It was this easy listening show where this woman came on and her name was Delilah. Or at least that's what it was for the show. Oh man, I am getting zits all over the place. I'm just now noticing them as I see myself on camera. Wow! So anyway, Delilah used to, it was so interesting. She used to take your request, right? No. She would read a letter about your love situation. It was usually some kind of conundrum. Hey, Max Payne, what's up? I see Checkerbrecker. Hello. Venus Blue. I'm already on the Malibu and Pineapple. I'm chilling. What's up, Cindy? What's going on? Good to see you. I'm just talking about this woman named Delilah. So anyway, you would write in about your love situation. And then Delilah's job was to play a song that she thought of based on your story. Amazing. It's amazing. And, they were usually Michael Bolton or, But yeah, Delilah, Love Someone Tonight. You got to check out that syndicated radio show if you haven't heard it before. Yeah, Venus Blue. I thought so too. I thought it was a fun premise. And sometimes I agreed with Delilah's song choices, and sometimes I was like, girl, no, that's a horrible choice. So, it was kind of fun to be like, oh, what would I choose? What adult contemporary song would I choose? So yeah, that was Delilah. And Fun Boy Surfer, what's up? And when I came on, the way that I said, hello, made me think of her. And I loved Delilah, and I loved that show. It was a really dorky show to love, but I freaking loved it. So I enjoyed a lot of syndicated radio when I was older or younger. I'm older now. Anyway, so I wanted to, get us started. And again, almost everything that I watch with you guys on this show, and on Reacts, if you know Chicago Reacts on YouTube, I've never seen before, okay? Or maybe I saw it a long ass time ago and I was like, okay, I remember a video about this, so let me go back and, review it or re-see it, So, and that's the same way. So that's with anything I share with you. That's the case, okay? Just so you know. And I've always really loved the 1980s aerobics videos. And I was thinking about them earlier this week, and I thought, I think it'd be really fun to get into some 80s aerobics to start the stream today. Now, this shit tends to be high energy. Okay, so I just clicked on the first YouTube video after I plugged in 1980s aerobics. So it just based on the first, frame that I'm looking at here, it looks like an aerobics competition, which apparently was a thing. Woody and the Goblin tends to be. No. It always is. Okay, so I don't like to say always because always is always not true. Right? Anyway, so I'm telling ya, I haven't seen this. So, or if I have, I don't remember it. And I have the shittiest memory, so you can definitely believe that. So let's watch this sweet video. Oh, I think this is going to be way too high energy for me to even join in. Oh, shit, nuggets. That's not what I wanted. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. I better turn this up. Oh, it's a low volume. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm into this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I am a personal trainer. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong camera, so I'm over here. Oh, did you see the circles? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Get it. Oh my God, look at those leotards, the blue leotards. I'm all over it. Oh yes. Yes! Oh my God, yes! Wow, good job, ladies! Wowee! Zowie. I like that scoop move, yeah. Wowee. Does it just go on like this? Wow, okay. America's best aerobics athletes is what the announcer just said. Does anything like this exist today? And if not, we gotta change that. Oh my. Are they calling themselves the Jumpians? Oh my God, that guy looked like Bob from Bob's Burgers. Look at this guy, hold on. Bob from Bob's Burgers had a different life. Where, oh, there he is. Look at that. I wonder if Linda knows. Oh, swivel hips. Oh man, I want a blue leotard like that. I think I already have a red suit like that the ladies have. I have a lot of leotards. I love leotards. Yeah. I have more leotards than I think most adult women. So yeah, that was fun. Let me see what you guys thought. Woo. Lots of talking. Oh, Michael Bolton. Yeah. Oh, I kind of love Michael Bolton. I love really bad music, but I kind of love everything. So there's that. Good genres of music. I love Jane Fonda's exercise tapes. Me too. And actually, there's an exercise called the Jane Fonda. So it's like when you made it so big in your industry that there's something named after you, you've made it, man. Jane Fonda's a shit. Yeah. So punch and sink, left jab, right jab, dude. Checker Becker. That was my job what's still my job. What am I fucking talking about? I still teach that shit. I'm certified in oh my god, cardio kickboxing. My brain's not working tonight. And there's a lot of like left jab, right. Here's the real shit of it though. When you are a cardio kickboxing instructor, especially now that we do it online, when you are teaching, you're actually mirroring your students. So when I say right jab, I jab with my left. And then my students actually use their right and it mirrors me, but it doesn't confuse them, right? So there is a lot of mental gymnastics that goes on in that job. And, step aerobics, forget about it. 60% of the time, it works every time. 40% of the time, it's nowhere close. 80s was definitely a different time. Yeah, I am a personal trainer. I'm like a conscious fitness movement trainer. I do exercise, but exercise is a part of what I do. It's not like the thing I do. I help people who are feeling a lot of chronic pain. I help people who have a lot of chronic stress or trauma, and trauma of any kind, whether it's like physical injury, emotional trauma, all kinds of things. And basically what I do is I help them tap into their wiring, like their nervous system, and help them re-educate the way they're moving at the level of the nervous system. So through a sensing sort of a practice, and then a releasing of tension through the sensing. I usually end the show with a little practice of it, and I think that y'all really love it. And so I'll do it again tonight if we have time. Making me more and more tired. Who knew it was a great video to fall asleep to? 3 dudes in the blue clicking and walking toward the camera. Oh, is that a GIF? Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it for a second. Most of us are too concerned with dying in nuclear fire in 80s. These people have lost their minds. Like hanging out. Okay, that's Nightbot. Goodness gracious, I hate Nightbot. Welcome to 1980. Sorry, I'm late. Hi, Redeemer. And I'm worried about dying in a Russian attack right now. Yeah, Tindy. I was thinking the same thing. You're like, oh, you mean like now? I don't think that I feel that nearly the same level of fear now, though, as I did feel then, and as most people, I was way too young. I was way too young to care at all about politics. But the people my age then were feeling. I think people were actually pretty scared. That's fucking Bob. My first stream seeing Kira. This content is way different and I love it. My mom said she had a shell suit. Hydrate. Oh, that's what I was just about to do, Redeemer. Thank you. Can have women in leotards though. Well, for certain. Yeah, women and men. If men want to wear leotards, I'm here for it as well. But if you don't want to wear a leotard, because there are a lot of women that don't want to wear leotards, I love leotards. I actually, the reason I started exercising, because I started exercising when I was very young. I was 12 years old. And so that was 1994. And the fitness industry was like really taking off. Like it had taken off in the 80s and it was still just like on the up and up from what I can remember, because there's just fucking all these VHS tapes, like Buns of Steel and Jane Fonda, Denise Austin, all of these fitness started to become a really big thing, and I just loved it. And so I would just dress up like this. Like, I mean, they're in freaking swimming suits, right? Look at this. They're in swimming suits. Right? So I'd put on my swimsuit, but I'd put tights on underneath my bottoms, right? And then sometimes I put a big belt right on my waist. And I do my exercise. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking cool. You know. I know Ukraine, I can only imagine the terror they must feel right now, but Finland is probably of Pooler's shit list. Ooh. Is that where you're at, Tindy? I'm guessing so. Lycra spandex. Hi, love from Ireland. What up? P.S. You're cute. Oh, thanks. Myrtle 89. What's going on? 94. What a time. Maybe was it 94? Yeah. I was 12 years old in 94. Confess you started exercising to wear leotards. Wardian, for sure. 100%. So that I had a reason to trounce around in my swimming suit all day. So, and I mean, even now, look at me. My husband asked me, he goes, so is anybody giving you shit yet that you wear the same sweatshirt every single Friday? And I'm pretty sure I do. But I wear this sweatshirt literally every day. And it's always over my fitness outfit. So now to this day, and for my entire adult life, I've basically worn leotards. But, when you're going to networking events and shit, having just nylons on with something going up your ass is just not going to work anymore. 94, over half a decade before I was born. And I can now order spirits. Cindy, that's funny. When did public gyms become popular? I don't know, because I was going to the YMCA by the time I was 15, at 5:30 in the morning before school to work out because I was insane. And the YMCA was pretty popular at that point. I don't know if that's the same thing as the box gyms that we have now. I don't think it is. But I think that a lot of those gyms sort of spun off of what the YMCA was or is. Yeah, so I don't know. I was part of a gym. I was the YMCA and then my college's gym. And then right away when I moved to Los Angeles, I joined a LA Fitness, or no, was it LA Fitness? Yeah, it probably was. And then and that was, I graduated college in 04, so I was living in LA by 04, 05. Yeah. And so, yeah, they were already pretty normal thing to me at that point. Yeah, finish. Oh, Tindy. Yeah, you take care of yourself over there, Cool Redeemer, I got your request in. Oh, and so I haven't shared. If y'all want me to watch your videos, I'd love to, right? My favorite kinds of videos are ones that are under 10 minutes long. Mostly, okay, some of you have sent me over 10-minute ones, and it happens semi-regularly, and I watch them, and it's all fine. And it is fine, I think it's just one of the things is when it's over 10 minutes, I have to really be aware of, because I want to talk to y'all, I like watching videos, but I want to watch videos with you guys. If I wanted to watch videos by myself, I would just watch videos by myself. Checker Becker says, God bless the finish. But for what exactly? He says, Tindy, amazing people, honestly. I'm trying to think if I've never been to Finland. But if I've ever met anybody in person who is Finnish. That's what I was kind of scanning in my head. Do I know anybody? Because I just know so many people, not to brag, but I know so many people and don't know so many people, right? And so I'd hate for somebody to be watching this Kira, me. Like, oh shit, sorry. I can't remember anything. Cool. This is a funny comic dub based off the D&D alignment chart, which exists to help organize morality in the game, even though it's outdated and somewhat abandoned. Hello, Just Try. Hey, Domagerist. So let's have a specific God bless him for this, and good job. I thought you were going to say you wear leotards to networking events. I mean, I basically wear, I just wear skin tight clothing everywhere. I've tried to start getting a little bit more modest now that I'm a mom, because I'm like, maybe I should be like more modest. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing, but it kind of like, I don't know. What do you guys think of that sort of logic? It's not based in any logic, actually. I mean, to use logic for that is kind of, me being ironic in a way. Google says the 70s was the heyday for the gyms. Okay, right on, Venus Blue. Thanks for checking that out. What? Imagine not using hey people Tom here. See, I know shit, especially when I hopped up on caffeine at 3 a.m. Yeah, you guys that would stay up super late. I don't even know how you do it. I think it's just a lifetime of getting up early. I've been a personal trainer for so long, and your ass gets up real early in the morning when you're a personal trainer. These days I'm getting up at like 5:30, 6 a.m., but I don't get a weekend because I have a kid. So it's not like, oh, but tomorrow I get to sleep in until 8, or anything like that. She's up at like 6 or 7. Okay, Finland is a lie created by the CIA, says Venus Blue. Sure, okay. It's a bold statement. Hey, if people in the chat haven't noticed yet, the sub count for Chicago Reacts is the funny number now. Oh, the sub count. Oh, really? Is it 69? Because that's what the funny number is to me. I'm guessing I'm right. How much caffeine did I have today? I have had 2 cups of coffee today, this morning. And that is all of the caffeine, I think. I started having a little bit of wine. There's wine in this thing here. This mug. Beck, Venus is on to us, says Tindy. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so the auto mod is holding a message for reasons of misogyny. Let's see what they're saying. Be the MILF you were meant to be, Kira. I allow that comment. Yes. Only if you want to. Ever tried to wear latex on my whole body? I've ever tried to wear latex. Have I? No. I don't think I've done latex. I've done a lot of costumes. And I've done a lot of weird costumes. But I don't think I've ever done. Oh, well, I did do latex on my face one year when myself and 2 of my friends did we went to a Halloween as like terrifying, sexy clowns. And so that was really hilarious. And I used to take Halloween real seriously. And now I'm pretty pumped because I got a kid. And so I have like this like permission again to take Halloween very seriously. I love costuming. Love it. But I'm like a cheater when it comes to costuming. I like do hot glue guns. I do. So one year I went as Xena. Was it Xena Warrior Princess that I went as? Whoever I went as, I had like a leather, like I was trying to portray sort of like a leather skirt armor. right? So what I did was I took this like black material, right? It was like a faux leather material, I guess. It was just shitty. It was just a shitty material. And I cut it into strips and I took a regular belt and then I put like the little like brass nubs that you put in like a report or something down the middle. I put those at the top to attach them to a belt. It was like a thick black belt. Yeah, and then I put it around in like a leather armor skirt. So, it's always fun, but I don't think I've ever done on my body. Oh, I went on a tangent. Sorry, guys. The latex was on my face, not my body. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Redeemer, I think I got all of your requests so far queued up. Oh, you're taking an online test? What for, Thaumaturst, if you don't mind me asking? 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. I used to go to bed at 5 a.m., says Eldritch. Yeah. I work nights. And it's just not my bag. I am a morning person. To wake up and leave before 7 a.m., says Tindy. I'm out of the house before 7. Even when you go to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning? Jesus. Dama just says misogyny, but I'm a woman. If Twitch clutches frills harder, it'd be suffocating. Sexy? Clowns? Yeah, it was... it was both. I got reports that it was confusing. The people were both terrified and turned on. Who doesn't take Halloween seriously? I know, right? Let me see if I can find. I can see if I can find the photos for that, and do it fairly quickly so that you guys can. Oh, do I have to log into Facebook or can I just go to my page? I could just go to my page, right? / fucking I don't know what my page is. Oh, I have to log in to Facebook to use it at all. Got it. I was not aware of that. I'm awesome. I don't know if I want to log in right now. Damn it, but I definitely want to show you those things. Well, let me catch up with the chat and we'll see how I feel. Okay. We'll see if I want to, because I think that I know how to log into my Facebook. Sorry, what sexy clowns can we see? Yeah. I fucking love Xena. Yeah, no, I dressed up as Xena and my business partner dressed up as oh my god, what's her sidekick's name? Oh, you guys will know. You'll save me on this one. Redeemer, no horny. Kira, you've created a Mad Max character. Oh, definitely. Horny jail. It's dangerous, Redeemer, when it gets concentrated into one place. Cool Whip. What's going on? Oh man, I hope that I'm pretty close to catching up here. I feel like I got so far behind. Okay. So I think that I need to see if I can. Okay, I'm gonna try logging in. I'm gonna try 3 times, and if none of it works, then I move on with my life. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this. Okay. I know my username for Facebook. Here goes on the password. My password was changed about 9 months ago. I think this one was my older one. I don't think this is the right one. Shit. I don't know my password. There's no way that's it. There's no way that's it. You entered an old password. You can reset the password if you don't remember it, but that means I have to go to my bank account, my fucking Yahoo account, which I never go to. Well, oh well. There we go. That's how that's gonna go. Letting it go. Yeah, you know what? I will make a note to become prepared, and share with you my Halloween, because then I can organize it and I can share with you my Halloween costumes of the past, because man, did I love Halloween. I still love Halloween. I just haven't gotten to celebrate it in the way that I used to in a while. Okay, we're talking about la la la. I broke my insomnia. I was so happy when I did it. Checker Becker, how did you break your insomnia? Because I have horrible insomnia, and I would like to know what your method was. I've got a video, one of my favorite people in the world. This is Venus Blue. Got you. I felt, yeah, I bet. My memory would be so much better if I slept well. That's why, I love hanging out here. I love watching the videos. And there always comes a point where it's like 9:30 and I'm like, no, I got to go, just because, if I'm going to get any decent amount of sleep, I got to go home. It sucks. I wish I could sleep in the middle of the day. It's not that I can't make that choice. It's just that when I do, I lay awake in bed. It sucks. Yeah, I don't think there's a murderer only jail. I don't take it no more. I used to eat them in brownies. Oh, I still definitely smoke weed. Everybody knows that I smoke weed. Gabrielle, that's it, Venus Blue. You got it. I knew somebody would know it. It was Gabrielle. My business partner dressed up as Gabrielle. I dressed up as Xena. I always did group costumes. I always enjoyed it. Kira's going to no, I glanced over because I was like, oh shit, I hope I'm not sharing. I mean, it was all in the stars anyway, right? The asterisks, so you wouldn't be able to see it. But Kira rules 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's totally a thaumaturgist. I love it. Well, now I know what the new one's going to be, at least. Yeah, I wonder if edibles for sleeping would work for me. I never had considered edibles for sleeping, but I could see those working really well for me, actually. Don't dox, Kira. I've stolen your banking details. She'd be exhausted and stressed out every minute that I'm awake. Funny because it's true, right, Venus? I mean, yeah, totally. Maybe that's why I'm not sleeping that well. I'm not as fucking crazy busy or stressed out as I used to be either. I'm really busy. Don't get me wrong. But I used to be insanely busy, stupid busy, an unhealthy level, awful busy. I'm a bit of a workaholic, and I mean that in probably the most serious way. So I used to work 110 hours a week. That was crazy. I'm still a little cuckoo, but so then I got to find ways to work that are relaxing and fun, doing something like this, so that I can be working all the time, but not totally stressed out either. Right. Cause whatever, I get to hang out. I get to help people with their bodies. I get to help people feel their bodies on a deep level, which means that they start to really start connecting with themselves and the people around them. And it's beautiful work, but it's not stressful. There are parts of it that owning a business that are stressful, but I've owned my business for 15 years. So it's not going anywhere. It's not like there's a stress of us folding or failing. Nothing like that. Just making a living. That's all. Um, Dressing as a sexy clown sounds exciting and embarrassing, and I wouldn't be a sexy clown girl unless I was going to cross dress on top of that. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I mean, because you're wearing clown makeup, I feel like it would be really easy to cross over. The devil's lettuce, says Tindy. Smoke weed every day. That's my message, kids. Do it. Yeah, I do enjoy marijuana a lot. More than your average bear, I would guess. No, I wouldn't guess. I know. Checker Becker, when I drink, I'm a merry person, but then I can also collapse somewhere. Yeah, I don't trust myself when I'm drinking. I drink a little bit. Like I drink on the show here. Sometimes I have the sparkly sodas with a little bit of booze in it. Right now I'm having some white wine. Booyah. But I actually brought the soda spritzer or whatever they're called because the wine makes me so drunk. I was like, goo. I can't be that drunk. Leaving here. That's kind of not good. So yeah, so I was like, you know what? Like, let's come prepared with something that is very light. Because apparently this wine is not light. You just realized the majority of reactors smoke weed. You guys have... Yeah, I think that I'm definitely the biggest weed smoker at the studio. I think that, Kit and I have definitely smoked a lot of weed together. But I think like as far as like being here on the job, I think that I do it more frequently than anybody else. So Kira, I'd say you're a perfectionist. A lot of people do, and it's good. But the side effect is stress. It's more intense. What was that in regard to? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Was that in regard to? God damn it. I have no idea what that was in regard to the drinking. Drunk. I'm lost. You can clear me up. I'm sorry, Checker Becker. Did the Tay Al reaction not give it away? Oh, okay. Also, Redeemer, like the sexy fireman, except a clown. Yeah, that's true. Sexy clown fireman. I love it. It's already a good idea. Like, no, that's like, I just love that you could make anything sexy on Halloween. Like, I'm a sexy nurse for Halloween, right? And it's just like, what if we went as sexy, terrifying clowns? Getting drunk on wine. Never got the idea of getting drunk on wine. I think people accidentally get drunk on wine. I think I've gotten drunk on wine accidentally way too many times. We sure have been talking for a while. Yeah, Redeemer, we have. But I am now reaching the end of the chat. Oh, you've never gotten drunk on one. I have. The worst hangover I've ever had was wine. I'm ready for a video. And so is Redeemer, I can tell. Let's see. You don't drink at all. What is being drunk, tipsy even like? It feels like really like loosey-goosey and sloppy. It feels tired and lethargic a little bit, I think. It feels really, I guess, the way that I get is just, I feel like I'm like so much funnier and so much more interesting when I'm drunk than I feel like when Not that I am that way when I'm drunk. I don't think that, but when I'm drunk, I think that I'm more interesting. And when I'm sober, I'm always thinking like, why the fuck is anybody listening to me? Yeah, no, the worst hangover I've ever had was from wine. You'd probably hate the taste of stuff. Booze doesn't taste good. You drink it to get drunk. I mean, no offense to anybody out there that drinks booze because they think it tastes good. I think it tastes like shit. I think it tastes awful. I drink booze so I can get a little tipsy. Let's be honest here, folks. I have nothing to hide. No, I have plenty to hide, but that is not one of the things that I have to hide. Also, I don't particularly find the male buff clowns particularly appealing or sexy. I find them weird at best. But yeah, but they're like the rodeo clowns, right? Because that's who I was thinking about. No, but the fireman clown. Yeah, there is also a fireman clown. Never mind. They have the hose, you know. There's one true cure for that: citrus acid. Checker Becker, I feel like you keep commenting on things and I'm like, fuck, what did we talk about? Colored alcohols have the byproduct that makes you hung over. Oh, now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, it's loosey-goosey, kind of tingly in the best way. Yeah, it's fun. Everything is funny. Yep, totally. You know, Dama, just that's not the craziest thing to think about getting drunk on something like chocolate milk or whatever. When I was pregnant and I didn't get to drink, I got really good at bringing stuff for mocktails, like fake drinks, because I just loved being a part of the party, even if I was fake drinking. And I tell you what, I feel like I got fake drunk. Lemonade is a cure to a hangover. I did not know that. Thanks for clearing that up for me, Checker Becker. Everything is more interesting and fun when they're tipsy. Stuff is funnier and more entertaining. Hangover cure in Australia is salted chocolate milk and steak pie. Holy shit. Is booze like a specific thing? I thought it was a catch-all term for alcohol. No, it's a catch-all term for alcohol. I drink only because they taste good, says Tindy. I give away the bad booze to my sister, who's old enough to drink. Don't worry. I wouldn't be worried. Glove Clan OG. Hey, 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 hey. Stronger ones in general. I'll admit I do like I like mezcal drinks. Mezcal drinks, the smoky, it's kind of a smoky tequila. I love that taste. It's the only liquor that I'm like, yeah, I'll sip on that. That's nice. Glove Clan OG says hello. I don't find buff dudes appealing in general. My husband is like buff, and I was never into buff dudes. I was into big dudes though. Like I get like overweight dudes, I guess, but like big guys. And then I dated like a smaller dude for the first time. And I think he just kind of turned me on to like, oh, there's like this whole other like great smorgasbord of men out there. Let me go check him out. And my husband's like 5'8" and 155 pounds, but he's buff. At Buff Pumpkin, I think I got your thingy. Yep, I sure did. Okay. Killer whale. Awesome. Hangovers have no cure but time. You know what doesn't cure hangovers is weed. Weed does not cure hangovers. Some people say it does. I believe them, sure, but it does not for me. Amaretto milkshakes. Yum, yum, yum. Some people do like Bud Light, Glove Clan. I don't know what it's about. I kind of do. I guess it can be refreshing, but why not just drink a better beer? It's also cheap. I guess that's good. 2 minutes. Keep drinking alcohol the next day. That's right. Hair of the dog there. I'd say the best drink to start out trying out alcohol would be the Belarusian. What is the Belarusian? Is that similar to a White Russian? White Russians are really tasty. I like to get trashy drunk with PBR and Jameson, which is basically coffee and milk with some alcohol in it. Yeah, okay. Kira likes dad bods, confirmed. Yes. Yes, Damagist. I think that's what it is called. Thank you. Call me British Posh, but Pimm's is what I like to drink. I don't think I've ever had Pimm's. Does this mean Kira is a size queen? I don't think so. Close to my height, 5'6". Yeah, I don't think I think 5'8's the shortest I've dated, and then ended up marrying. Hops and Alcohol and Mary J are cousins. Huh. Yeah, I'm like the reverse of the stereotype. There's also like taller women that enjoy shorter men. I've known a couple myself. No, Redeemer, I don't think that it makes the hangover last longer. I do think that drinking the next day helps with hangovers. I can't stand Pimm's, says Tindy. I bought exactly a single bottle and it has sat in my sister's alcohol shelf for about a year. White Russian, yeah. And there's no serious proof that any supposed cure fixes a hangover. Actually, people have done tests on this. Huh. Are the same thing in Finnish. Oh, okay. So I mix those two. I mix it with lemon. It's normally Shiner, but I don't think you can get outside of Texas and the surrounding states. I think that I've had Shiner Venus Blue. Jack Rebecca says to the Short Kings, thumbs up. Yeah, 5'6" is slightly tall. I think that I might be the average. I'm 5'4". It'd be nice. I mean, I used to want to really want to be taller, and now I'm kind of satisfied with my height, probably because my husband's so much shorter. Okay, Pedialyte. Okay. I've also had like McDonald's, like really shitty food.
You said it was a safe.
Really shitty food is also really good during hangover time. All right. So D&D alignment, pregnancy edition is what we're about to step into here. I have no idea what this is about, and I'm excited to watch. So let's watch it together.
You said it was a safe day!
Yes! A day in which your precious sperm can safely inseminate my egg in holy union.
What?
How joyous!
Joyous
to think we are now bound eternally, not only in spirit, but legally as well.
You should have gotten clarity on that,
I
eh?
used contraception!
98% contraceptive
Wait,
effectiveness is not 100%, my love.
I mean,
we can only
yeah, I
make
guess you're
best
right.
when faced with the chaos of the universe. I
Yeah.
shall neither urge you to stay or go.
Oh.
That is your choice to make, just
Okay.
as it was my choice to carry this pregnancy.
I said I would cast contraceptive magic on myself, and I might have forgot. Well, don't worry. I'll use it myself. It ain't your problem.
Get angry.
Also, come by and fuck me whenever, okay?
God.
You're pregnant?
Of course I'm pregnant.
Lawful.
Didn't you read the contract you signed before sex?
That thing was 500 pages long!
Oh my. Then I better explain to you what else you signed up for.
I said it was probably a safe day, okay? But then you got all crazy and mating pressed me yelling, "Get pregnant!"
You leg locked me so I couldn't pull out!
Oops.
Yeah,
Look,
oops.
we were both irresponsible.
You were.
So you don't have to marry me as long as you pay child support, okay?
Jeez, stop panicking like a bitch. I said it might be yours, not that it was. Relax. It's only like a 1 to 20 chance that it's you.
1 in 20.
Don't worry, if the baby comes out with horns or scales or tentacles, I won't ask for child support.
That's fair.
Also,
That's
do you have
fair.
time now. I kinda wanna fuck.
Yes, mommy.
Yes.
Oh my, look at what you've done. It
Oh,
seems
hey.
the condom accidentally broke. Now, by the laws of this land, you are obligated to marry me
Oh,
and serve
whoa.
as my semen-supplying fuck toy for the rest of your life.
Please. Please don't leave me. It's yours.
Oh my
I can't
God.
raise your
What?
son alone. You're all that I have. Please.
Oh, slut.
Shit. I was planning on controlling him with my mind-blowing sex techniques. Didn't think the condom would break. Time for a backup plan. Control him with guilt and obligation. I'm sorry I'm such a burden.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, you're
Pregnant? No shit. You think I give a fuck? Hurry up and jam your dick in or I'll do it myself. Marriage? Why would I marry a meat dildo? Oh, leaving so soon? You can try and run, but I assure you, my magic won't allow you to get far.
You monster! Stay back!
Oh! Wow. Oh, that was some funny shit. Thanks for sharing. I think that was Redeemer. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I think that I need to get more brushed up on the not the classes, whatever the D&D system there is, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about it. I play D&D. When somebody said to me once, I was like, oh yeah, no, like I'm gonna go to a D&D game. And they're like, oh, you're totally a dork, you know? And I was like, no, just all my friends are. So I just play D&D because they do, and I want to hang out with my friends. So what do you want from me? Okay. So that's how that goes. I mean, I guess birds of a feather, right? I guess that's a thing, but I don't know. I think I'm dorky in my own way, I guess. Let's see here. Let's catch up. I've never been I've ever the contrarian when it comes to the popular what's attractive standards. It's really funny because my business partner once said to me, she's like, yeah, you don't really seem to care much about looks. I'm like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Talking about short kings, I'm officially part of that club. I'm like an inch shorter than the Finnish male average. Curse you being 5'10". 5'10's a good height. 5'9" ain't short, says Thomagist. Like hanging out here. Oh, yeah. It's fucking Nightbot. It's 5'10 is the average. 5'11, says Tindy. That totally wasn't lawful. What? That totally wasn't lawful, says Tindy about the video. Yeah, that was the thing. Like when I was reading them, I was thinking, I don't know if I would have done that kind of a character for that, but then I was like, you know what? I probably don't know it well enough to judge it. So, you know, but yeah, there were a couple, Tindy, where I was just like, I don't know. Good is about the people. Neutral is about the individual, tempered by other factors and whatnot. And chaotic as well. Chaotic seems about right for chaotic evil. Lawful is when you follow the law. Neutral is when you kind of pick and choose. And evil is when you're selfish evil. Lawful is when you follow. Neutral is when you kind of pick and choose. So what would you guys consider yourselves in this whole world of like lawful, neutral, evil? The alignment. Thank you, Tindy. Thank you for. I love that you guys let me know when the words that I'm missing. I miss words all the time. Lawful and evil aren't opposites. I think lawful is adhering yourself a code, whether it is of another, like regular laws, or your own. I think lawful is adhering yourself a code, whether it is of another or of your own. Got it. A quick animation about Zoop. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Kick ass taking names. That's true. I don't think that I said. That's true. I don't think that's what I said. I don't know. It's a bit complex on my part why the alignment is seen as being archaic. I'm like a bit over half a foot taller than average and it's extremely inconvenient and do not recommend. Oh wow, really, Venus Blue? That's pretty novel. Like I personally don't find the big butt trend for men or for women thaumagists, because like I'm not particularly into big butts on men, but like I like big butts on women. I think it's fun. I think they're fun to look at. I'd say neutral. True neutral. I'm gonna watch this video that Tindy sent over now so that I can get all caught up and clear on this. For women thaumagists. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoy big booties. Big booty hoes. Certainly. Okay, I want to watch this next so that I can be in on this conversation with everybody.
I just wanted to take a sec for more people to notice and understand this disclaimer. Most importantly, this part, I don't actually want to upset anybody. It's all part of the character, and I hope everyone keeps that in mind. We good? Okay. Everybody likes personality quizzes, right? See what's your spirit animal, how burnt of a toasted
totally,
slice
that's
of bread
why I
you
wanted
are,
to
what's
watch
your
this.
worst trait as an employee based on the brand of cereal you like to buy. They're great because most of the time, if you don't like what the quiz results give you, you can look up which answers contribute to what result and just get the one that you wanted in the first place and then brag about it on social media. Wow, would you look at that? I'm such a Slytherin because I'm so cunning, right? Yeah, well, joke's on you. That was all an intelligent ruse. I'm actually a Ravenclaw. Or am I? Same with star signs. They're just vague enough that they can boil down to, you're a thoughtful individual who sometimes overthinks things and can be impulsive, but in the end of the day wants to do the best that you can for the people you care about while never settling for the worst possible outcome. And I could say I just described a Libra and they'd eat that shit up like they're a pet that just found some stray cardboard. Luckily, Dungeons & Dragons doesn't have any of that dumb personality shit that nerds argue about for hours on the internet in hopes to totally pwn the other side with facts and logic or anything. Welcome to A Crap Guide to D&D. An old relic of the past and the easiest way to start fights both on and offline, the D&D alignment chart is its version of a personality quiz that no one can agree on. You've likely
God damn it. I wanted to put my cursor close to the pause button so that I could pause things. Here we go. So, lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good. Okay.
Quiz that no one can agree on. You've likely seen this tic-tac-toe board being used with pop culture characters being placed in each segment, giving a vague idea of what each of them means. But then all it takes is for you to put someone in the wrong place and then everyone starts throwing fists as if they had just found out that you used their facial hair razor to shave your butthole. Remember, characters can only be one alignment forever and must only ever do things considered to be that alignment because thinking about character depth and development is hard, and when people disagree with me, I take it as a personal attack. More importantly, as a player, you get to say what your character's alignment is, and no one can ever debate that you're not playing that alignment because you know your character better than they do, and they're just jealous and wish their scrubby sheet was as cool as yours so they can suck fat nards. Small smooth brains think lawful means the literal sense as in following the law, but instead what it really means is having a strict set of rules, whether it be moral, legal, or because your boss is telling you to do it. It's one of the most predictable alignments. 99% of the time when a lawful character sets out to do something through a promise or obligation, they actually follow through, which is why they make great fitness instructors, because when they say they're not gonna fuck your mom, they actually don't fuck your mom. A lawful good act is keeping the promise because it's the right thing to do. A lawful neutral keeps the promise because it is a promise and they're gonna stick by it even if fucking your mom saves the universe. And a lawful evil keeps the promise because they're gonna fuck your dad instead, since you technically didn't say anything about him. Inversely, the chaotic side of the chart are for characters that don't give a fuck about their integrity and do whatever the hell they want because they feel like it. Small smooth brains will use this alignment as an excuse to be a total wangrod and have an inconsistent character with no definable traits. Also known as the chaotic alignment's more recognizable cousin, the stupid alignment, with its constant wacky lol so random XD approach to playing their character. The most common examples of chaotic acts are lying, cheating, and stealing, aka part of a rogue's balanced breakfast. A chaotic good is stealing from the rich and giving to the less fortunate. A chaotic neutral cheats to win a tournament and uses the winnings to eat something aside from a bread sandwich every night. And a chaotic evil will lie about not fucking your dad again and then burst into his bedroom as soon as you blink like a really slutty weeping angel. The good and evil sides of the alignment chart are pretty straightforward. Good is if you're a good person, and evil if you're a jackass. But that's a small, smooth-brained, surface-level understanding of good and evil, as in no, just because you don't stab people doesn't mean not stabbing them is a good act just because stabbing them is a lot easier. Good acts are ones that go out of the character's way to do good and help others, sometimes even to the good person's detriment, and oftentimes even if there's no promise of any sort of reward in return for the act. Like using your own hand to get a friend's favorite Lego set out of the toilet, even after a night of really spicy curry. In contrast, evil is pretty straightforward, i.e. actions that could actively harm people, or not caring about how those actions could knowingly harm people. An evil act would be being the person who threw the Lego set into the toilet, knowing full well it could be somebody's favorite. But good and evil doesn't just mean motives, it means methods too, and just because you have nice ends doesn't mean having mean means makes it any less mean. Example, you've caught a kidnapper and need to find out where they're hiding their captive so you can save them. A good act could be offering some snacks and a binge watch of their favorite show in return for information, whereas an evil act would be chopping their nipples off. The neutral cross of the alignment chart is for players who are terrified of commitment and refers to acts that either don't fall on either side of the good, evil, or lawful, chaotic side of the spectrum, or characters that are horse for choice and like to do whatever tickles their pickle the most depending on the situation. Maybe they'll be employee of the month for one boss and then shit on the desk of their next. Basically, the neutral ends of the alignment chart are the most pure and concentrated, like the curvature of my butt cheeks, and do basically anything and everything that could be considered the essence of that side of the chart. And of course the middle ground, true neutral, aka the one that's always playing devil's advocate for literally everything, like they spend 10 hours a day discussing opinions on Reddit. And there you have it, the totally accurate, totally objective descriptions for each side of the alignment chart with no room for any other interpretations whatsoever. And if anyone tries to argue otherwise, they can suck fat nards. Also, never let players pick their own alignment, because when they do, it actually looks like this. But that's totally because I'm such a Gemini, and we don't think people are self-aware enough to be able to categorize themselves without being subconsciously influenced by their own personal biases. And now you know how to use alignment. You're welcome.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, definitely people use their own biases and how they play their character, and even and definitely in the character they create. I created a character that I want to be in real life. Let's see. Let me catch up with y'all. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, okay, here we go. Goodness gracious, if I could be faster at like finding where I left off, this would go so much smoother. Oh yeah, we were talking about big butts. And well, maybe you say later on. What, like, so you said that the whole like what's big on Instagram right now, you don't think that those ladies are, like, that's not what you're into. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what I'm into anymore. I feel like when it came to ladies, I always was more, I probably still am, like, big booties, big boobs, blonde hair. That's clear. Okay, because no human decision is ever made in a void. And then Buff Pumpkin, I don't know if I already put this up. I sure did. See, look how far behind I am. I'm so far behind that I'm still going over shit I already went over. Here's where I left off. The current Instagram look for ladies to me is like, eh. Okay. So now Automod held for bullying. Lawful, dumb, and chaotic asshole are common memes due to when people misuse the alignments. We'll allow it. No job explaining what I was trying to, but you could see what he's getting at and how. Yeah, totally. I do like big butts, and I cannot lie. Well, last week we were talking on this channel about cannibalism. And the first thing I thought of was my best friend's butt. My best friend's butt is delicious looking. He has an entire series on explaining D&D on the same styles. Okay. The character with the wiggly head and the big buff muscles. They'd overlap a lot. Yeah, are you into like a more androgynous kind of like look, Thaumaturst? Lawful Dunny, oh yeah, okay. Talking about respecting the women, Joe Cat has a good opinion on it. Yeah. Yeah, my sister is really into like androgynous looking folks. I think it's lovely. But I think that I tend to be attracted to the two extremes, like a really masculine looking, like muscly or thick dude, and then like a voluptuous, rounder lady. Yeah, I think that I think that, I don't know if that's just, like what's there for me. I'm guessing that's what it is, or if it's very, very shaded by what I got brought up to believe was attractive. Either way, that's what I'm into. Kira likes them thick. I do. Well, and what's so funny is I started working out because I wanted bigger thighs and a bigger butt. And I think I've just always thought that the meaty parts looked good. So and so I think that, when it comes to like sexual attractiveness, it's just big, which is why I was so surprised when I decided to date a smaller dude. He was definitely not small in personality. All right, so we're gonna watch Sonic the Hedgehog Rap Cypher. Oh, yay. Yay.
Silva,
yay.
Is this?
Sega made the Dreamcast with the Dream Team, undisputed champion with these rings, but it ain't Seattle cause the Sonic's never leaving.
I love it.
Genesis from pixels to the big screen. See me, I be well known. I'm in mountains with my revenue, that's Green Hill Zone. I get just a step ahead of you, it's looking like infinity. The way that I'm running this, I'ma love you, then I'll run it back again for the fun of it all.
Came in on the second like my debut. They gon' try to play me, might as well have been a player too.
I wish I had more room to dance, man.
Ever since 06, I swear the kid has been unplayable. I'm that mechanic that never fails. The panic used to be frail, now I'm going off the rails.
Oh my god, look at my pants, everybody!
So for how me on the way you matching up to my name is
I'm a glide on the track, knock knock, it's Knuckles.
Well,
They
now,
might have the speed,
hold
but
on.
they do not got the muscle, the toughest in the crew. Yeah, I'm claiming it. Don't make me give you a sandwich with my name in it. Rings fly when I fight y'all. Punch you in the face, the only rings you'll have left are the ones around your eyeballs. Aiming at your jaw, these jabs are gigantic. Double cone impression is left for my spike landing. So knock if you buck and you ready to die, damn it.
I guess I wasn't thinking about that when I got dressed this morning.
Blast from the past, my future goals, another present tense. Always AG when I'm in my element. Telekin, I'm telekinetic with shit that I'm doing. I can move a mountain if I put my mind to it. And she hot as blaze, kill the pussy and be built for murder. She a rider, so I'm calling her the Silver Surfer. 06 was a miss, but still sticking to show you. Any trick to be rid of the kid is no use.
In the brain, and I'm
Ooh, I like her. Meow.
Bow to your highness and say my name. Yeah, I'm multi-planet and my soul I'm radiant. So gem I'm reigning in my kingdom reigning.
I don't remember these characters.
I control the chaos.
I mean, I only played like original Sega.
Something like a mercenary, but no mercy in my name. Judging a book by its cover, I bring a pledge, I bring a pain. On my barber, golden inch knuckles is my Bruce Wayne. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, these emeralds I'm on a claim. When I smash, bro,
Are they gonna list who the singers were on this?
So like, put my foot down, that's a drop kick. Dominate tricks out bit. Know you like this.
A strict machine, I see no peace. I'll kill those that started me.
I'll look afterwards.
Have you closer to my likeness, G. That boy trying to flex, sticky savage, too lost in his Z. 3 different bullets ripping through his spleen. Try to copy, but they lesser. Light a beta up like gamma rays. I'm the alpha omega. Targets I annihilate, no sympathy. I'm heartless. Team dark bitch, we violate. My laser beam, I spark it.
I'm a big motherfucker. I'm a big motherfucker. What you doing in my ruins while I fish for my supper? My best froggy buddy got a joke about some blubber shit. Spitchy drip bitch. Bend over. Did I stutter? Stick my rod in ya. That's a fish for the amphibian. You got in ya. Speak slow, but I'm a hot spinner. So you better dream of catching me. You look heavy line. Dirty. On a catchy hook. Rather fuck around the gun to grab a knuckle. Show the cat some disrespect. Pussies always skip the pussy. I'm the character select. Well, you better best my levels if you want to see the end. Truth is, I miss my friend.
I'm not a blue, I'm a black hedgehog. So you dead dog when I'm pulling out the lead rod. Then they sped off. You cannot outrun the bullets that'll blow your head clean off. I'll be driving by in a Maserati, I'm the edgy boss. Doing anything to be on top like working with robotics. See these emeralds chaotic with the way I'm shining on it. Shoot, I'm catching up to anybody, even Sonic. While he's watching me and naming, getting up platonic. He's small as fuck. Giving it black tornado spins and hopping up in the saddle. Pulling out all of my GUNs, there was no doubt that I'm ready for battle. If we're racing with Sonic for wins, he in the dark of shadow. I'll be the hero this most was saying with blonde hair on my ass, yo. And be running the back the way you lap, you want the track.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Stay behind me like a backbone. Packing them up with the dash, the way they spin it from the fast flow. Carry the team in the back, the way you rap is like it's Smash Bros. Check the mission, blast foes. Opposition past those. Never switch and shift the transmission. I kick the pistons at 0 to apparition in half of a minute. Grab hold of anything you can't get supersonic and I rap slow.
Damn. That was fun. That was fun. I really liked that. Woo! It's exactly what I needed. It came right when, I needed it. I'm breaking the chairs over here. It's what I do. I like to wreck the place. Don't lie, Kira. You went to the gym to ogle the hotties. Nobody was at the fucking YMCA when I was a teenager. Although, I guess in college, I was one of the only ladies in the weight room. So I did talk to a lot of dudes. But I was like, I was such a dude. Like, I was such a dude hater for so long as a young woman that I didn't pay anybody any mind. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Don't talk to me. Okay. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. I tabbed off and saw Kira twerking. You're welcome, Thomagist. Well, you wouldn't because I never played those games, and 06 wasn't popular. Oh, they did at the beginning and showed the name under every character. I think I caught on to that a little late, but I think I eventually did catch on to it. You guys, by now, you gotta know, I'm a little slow on the pickup, okay? And I'm okay with you knowing that. But y'all are fully aware at this point that I'm confused most of the time, okay? So we're all over it. We're all over it. We've let that go. They did at the beginning and showed the name under. Oh, yeah, okay. We already covered that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bummed that I missed out on that for so long. So that sucks. Crackhead Jack, what's up? We still love you. Thanks, Thomagist. I appreciate it that you still accept me. I can't believe that people do. And I'm being very earnest. I'm just like, who wants to watch a reactor? He's like, let's not watch anything over 10 minutes. But like, I feel like I think I know my rhythm. And I think I know that when I'm at my best, like, I'm kind of hopping around between the videos and the chat and drinking my massive thing of water and my cup of wine, which I'm still working on. That is some fine water. So it's unfortunate, too, because 06 actually had a pretty decent, if not good, story. It was just so unstable and technically deficient that people despised it, really. And people overreacting to certain plot points. Yeah, I don't know anything about these things. But it's very interesting. I love Kira, says Crackhead Jack. What's up, Crackhead Jack? She typically works with the other guy who's very principled, and Kira always says the best shit out of the blue. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I like that you like my takes. I we were just having a conversation about my slowness to pick up things, and I think most times it's a detriment. But I think in the world of reactions, it's not as much of a detriment as one might think. It turns out. So I appreciate all of you very much. And Kit is my reaction partner, and I love Kit. Kit is super integrity, just good guy. So at least he tries to be, I think. Now I'm head to bed, says Tindy. It's almost 4 a.m. Good night, Kira and peeps. Good night, Tindy. Oh, Redeemer, I saw that coming up. So I think I'm going to do this. There's this I Like Girls by Joe Cat here that we're going to watch. And then, cause I don't mind getting into a cry-y kind of mood, but I'm going to right now I still feel like in a chuckly kind of a mood, but I have your tearjerker queued up. Thaumagus says, you said, but you could totally annihilate him in just one combat. Another really great video. Yeah, shoot it over, Thaumagus. That's great. That's great. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Kit was in the Marines, so here's the deal. Kit could, if we got down to it and we were gonna fight, he could probably, in reality, if we were fighting to the death, well, I don't know. I'm pretty insane. Oh, look at that! Something happened in the chat. We got gifted a bunch of subs from Crackhead Jack. Woo! How does it tell me how many? Was it 15? Did you get 15 subs? How do I even know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It still looks like 10. Just a quick count. All right. And then Crackhead Jack says, I found Kelsey notices so much it makes me feel she's on more amphetamines than I, which is sad because it's none but, hey, she's good at seeing things right quick. Oh, dude, I'm not. I don't know. I feel like at first when Daniel, who put the whole reaction channel together, is the Entomologist, I got you on my queue list. And thanks again, Crackhead Jack. I appreciate it. It's awesome. Freaking awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. I think that's right. Killer whale. Yeah! Everybody's like, yeah! It was 10. Yeah, I recounted. Fucking shit. I should just know that you guys will let me know. It's so amazing. I fucking love it. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. All right, so let's do I Like Girls. Sounds like fun. Here we go. Hold on, let me make it big, and it starts playing right away when I do it. Here we go.
Sad that there's no muscly girls in here. Well, yeah, but sure, I like to joke around and talk about how, I'm strong women all the time, but that's not the only girls I like. I like big girls, pretty kitty girls, really witty girls, singing ditty girls. I like the leggy girls with the nice thighs. I like a good chest, no matter what size. I like the belly folds, I like the six packs, really tall queens, and the short stacks. From the bald girls to the wild girls. You got style girls, make them round girls.
I
just really like girls.
Yeah, me dose. Agreed. That's adorable. Yeah, I just really like girls. That's cool. I love it. More water. God damn it, my mouth is dry. Let's see. Okay, Redeemer, I got you cued. Oh, well, close enough. If you want this one cued, then that's fine. If you want to do a different one, let me know. Older content where he talks shit on the cameraman to be gold. Afterwards it is Wild West type stuff. This was done in a stream, by the way. Also not in bed. Thank you for the gift crack. This song is based off a scam email. Okay, cool. Okay, so just to maintain, damn it. I don't remember who sent this one over, but it looks really funny. But I wanted to do the usual meme compilations next. Oh, I didn't realize you guys. I didn't realize you guys still were seeing the thing. Well, I didn't know that you saw my choosing, what I was choosing between. It was all going to be streaming magic. But, alas. Here we go.
I wish I could.
Aww, what do I write?
What do I like?
Good looks.
Who's Bob of the Day?
Oh, shit. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Delicious. Peri chicken.
Oh!
What can I do? Watch out. Don't break no head. I'm not going to break no head.
I thought the monkey was going to come alive, honestly. Come alive! Oh!
What is this girl doing?
That's fucking badass. Oh. Don't fall, please. Oh, God. That's a loss.
What is that? Let's change the time in Brighton.
Time.
Oh my god, it worked. It worked!
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes! Jake's MDMA. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Oh! Hi! Oh! Oh, no! Oh, that is hilarious.
And you understand what I'm talking about in terms of what I'm asking for, whether it's...
What? What just happened? That's awesome. Oh my god, that's weird. That's weird. That's so creepy weird.
No! Papa, no!
Ah! Oh, that's amazing. Yes. That's so good. Snap. Oh, they ruined it for him. They ruined it.
What's up?
Cats are interesting.
In that trash can. Let's go.
Okay.
Nope. One more.
How? That's crazy. Take a moment.
Whoa.
Oh my, that's a lot of taste meat. That's very scary. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no. Oh, she's laughing at.
Hey, yo, can I get a sausage salad, please, with a lobster and an extra large drink?
Extra ice in the Coke, you know what I mean? With the ranch.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love him. The end. Okay, so I laughed at the giraffe one. Holy God. Come on. I laughed at the giraffe one because that is so something I would do. That's so fucking hilarious. I would totally do that, forgetting that I had a fucking long neck on. That's hilarious. That's cute. That's amazing. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
You motherfucker, I said no drugs in the house. But...
What? What just happened there?
Put it on.
What?
Hey, do you want to go swimming?
What is going on here? Oh my God. Oh, it's a monkey. Oh my God, he has a peacock.
Is that a service animal?
Oh, is that a service animal? Was that seriously a question? Of course it's a service animal. Again, the ones that I'm jumping down and laughing hysterically at are usually the ones I most relate to. Oh, that's funny. Oh my God, what a cutie. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Oh my God, I love it.
I love cats so much.
I got the loudest coffee maker in the world. Watch how loud this shit is.
Did you feed your grandma Play-Doh? How many times did I have to...
What is going on here? Wow.
What are you doing, dude? Are you chilling?
That case.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. What the fuck? This is so funny.
I get another cat. I get a dog. Ooh, my boyfriend never proposes to me. Dang it.
That cat's cute as fuck.
The third night in a row. God.
You really shit yourself? You shit yourself? Oh my God!
Shut the hell up.
Why would you yell that it's the third night in a row? Even if it was the third night in a row. That duck's cute. Oh my God. I feel like I had a good laugh at many other people's expense. You know what? That's okay. They're on the internet. So that's what we get to do. That's what we get to do. And then there will be people who laugh at my expense. And you know what? It's what I'm signing up for, I guess, in a way. Okay, so let me catch up. Okay, so Thaumaturgist, I think you're mentioning the song based off a scam email. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Y'all say you have a Discord for Chicago Reacts. I think so. I need to get my ass on it. I'm like, So I learned that like the average person is on their phone for 11 hours, but then when I read my, analytics for how long I'm on my phone, it says that I'm on for 5 hours. And I feel like, oh, that's a lot. And then I'm like, oh, the average is 11. Maybe I'm not on my phone enough. The bread song is so good and inspiring. Yeah. Oh, Tama, I'm guessing that's what you linked there was the Discord. Yeah, I do love the bread too. I'm into it. And I'm really grateful because I used to just overeat a whole bunch. And I feel like these days I just don't have that need anymore, and I feel really good about things. Because, it's one of those things where you don't know that it's something that'll go away eventually, right? It's just like it's always been who I was. I just was always an overeater. And now I can like go to a restaurant, have the basket of bread, and be like, yep, I'm good. I just enjoyed the bread. And because I used to just not allow myself to have it because I would just overdo it. God damn it, Nightbot. I know you guys said that I could get rid of Nightbot. Oh, what a wholesome ending it was. He shits himself constantly. That's hilarious. Alpharasis, yeah, go ahead and put a video in. And then I think that we'll be set on our videos for the evening. I think. But yeah, I think we got space for one more. Go ahead and throw her on in. He is on the grind to be the best self-shitter. Wow, is that a thing? I shit my pants yesterday. And I actually said yesterday that I think that I shit my pants more than any adult person I know. So maybe I should watch this person and feel better about my life. Only 11 hours a week. 11 is Insanity Venus Blue. That's what I heard too. It wasn't like a fucking like really like a trustworthy source or anything. It was like one of those things. So a friend of mine who has a networking business had like a meme up. It was a meme. Cool. Got Alpharasis, got Redeemer. It's barely been an hour and a half, and we will go for 3 hours. We will go for 3 hours, Redeemer, but I think that I have enough queued up to get through to that, and also to talk with y'all, and I don't know, something else will happen too. Trust me. It always does. Don't worry, we'll be on for a while. Do I have some work stories, says Crackhead Jack? Buff Pumpkin, the turning of the head, that's fucking funny. I work with an old boy who shit himself mid-lap dance! Well, at least it wasn't, oh shit. At least it wasn't the stripper, right? I mean, could you imagine? God. Funniest shit I've seen so far in the flesh. Yeah. For me, it's like, it's always just like a surprise. Like, oh, I guess that wasn't a fart. I guess that was poop. Kind of a thing, you know? It's 85 degrees here, and that water bottle looks godly right now. It's so good. I love it because we have a special filter on our sink, and I love the taste of the water. Like, I love it enough to want to drink the water because I fucking hate drinking water. I hate it. And this water, I really enjoy drinking it. Makes me happy. Hydrate. That's right. See, and Redeemer reminds me to hydrate because mama fizzles out real fast. If I don't stay hydrated. So, and I've been getting better about hydrating before coming in here too. I love drinking water. I'm so jealous of people who love drinking water, Thaumageist. Cold ass water with ice. Yeah. I wish I had that. There are a lot of things. Like, I wish I loved tea. Like, people love the shit out of some tea. And I just don't love tea. And I'm just like, God damn it, I just want to love tea. But I don't. Sucks. Same with mushrooms, right? Mushrooms, like, everybody loves them. And I'm like fucking left out. I don't get to love mushrooms with everybody. So, yeah. All right. I drink it and sweet tea. But it's good for you and necessary for life. So, yeah. Since 12 a.m. 2 days ago, Alfarah says, wow, raining? My basement would be flooded. Is it like crazy rain? Are you flooding? It's in our genes to oppose anything British. That's why you hate tea. Yeah, I like water with ice, but I totally hear you on hurting the teeth. But have you tried all the teas? Puff Pumpkin? No, I have not, to be fair. I have tried several, and actually my friend Amanda sent me, I think like a tea that she made herself, and I should reach back out to her because I actually drank all of what she sent me. And it was just like this loose tea, and I put it in a little thingamabob, and I put it in the hot water. And I really, like, I liked it enough to enjoy it until it was all gone. So that's pretty good. I didn't, like, love it, but I like hot beverages in general. Like, if I'm going to drink, I like hot beverages. I like water with lemon, like hot water with lemon. I love coffee. But I wish I loved teas because then I would have, like, a smorgasbord. So if you have any recommendations, hers had like a citrus and hibiscus in it. Crackhead Jack says the old boy was in a strip joint inside of a trailer. Hosted the strippers. Old boy was wearing cargo shorts and flip-flops, walked out of the trailer tripping. Makes Dragon Pearl Jasmine. Okay. Never tried Earl Grey. I've tried Jasmine. I've tried Earl Grey. Yeah, it just rained with 28 km/h winds. Wow, yeah. Dragon Pearl Jasmine. Okay, I'll have to like fucking write that down. Hey Siri, make a note. Try Dragon Pearl Jasmine tea. All right, Siri's got it. There's one in my country called Indian tea, and that stuff is so tasty and fragrant. Okay, Indian tea. Go to notes and open that shit up. Here we go. Here it is. Try Dragon Indian tea. All right. See, I don't love mint, so that would not be for me. I don't mind mint, but I don't love it. Mint and peppermint, says Redeemer. You wish you liked it too, huh? I know. Yeah, that's a bummer. I hate toothpaste, right? Is that like not the grossest shit you've ever tasted? You know what the worst artificial flavor is cherry, says Thaumageist. I used to hate banana, but now I love artificial banana. I'm gonna agree with you, Thaumageist. I would say maybe not. I used to love watermelon, but now I don't think I like watermelon as much. So maybe I'll go with watermelon. I know that sounds crazy, right? Medicine ruined that for me. Yes, exactly. Yeah, maybe you're right, but I really like the Luden's cough drops. Grape sucks. I mean, it's fine though. I keep finding examples of it that I like, grape and cherry, which is why I'm not being committal. I like oolong tea. It's like a mix of normal and green tea. I don't like green tea. Grape's one of my favorite, aside from strawberry. I think my favorite artificial flavoring would have to be raspberry. My favorite artificial flavoring. That's not original. It's just jasmine. I thought it only 2 words long, not 3. Oh, it's just jasmine. Okay. Dragon Pearl Jam is just water that doesn't have taste but smells like flowers. Okay. Got it. My entire room smells like plastic glue. Haven't glued Warhammer minis for days. Yeah, I believe it, Venus. The artificial cherry making you throw up. A really cold cocoa with a lot of gas in it. Artificial banana flavor is made from a now extinct. Oh, really? That's incredible. About the bananas. It's the official name of the company that I buy it from. I still don't remember the official name, but they have a tea called Dragon Pearl Jasmine. A coffee is always good. What is coffee? Like, what does that taste? Does it taste like coffee? Orange is mine. I think orange would probably be my favorite. Well, it'd be one of my favorite artificial flavors. Did you say it's your least favorite, Venus Blue? Oh, it's your favorite. Yeah. Yeah, orange is one of my favorites. It's up there for sure. I'm going to go find the company name right quick. Is coffee. Okay, because I've had a coffee tea and I added cream to it and I loved it. But I love coffee. I love the flavor of coffee. Oh, I do like decaf coffee usually in the afternoon. Because otherwise, I'm up all night. I've become one of those people. Okay, so I don't know anything about this video. I don't know why everybody's not surprised about that. This is 009 Light Machine Guns 21/06/2014. So I forget who put this one up on the queue. Let's go ahead and see what it is all about.
Sometimes in life, a pistol just won't cut the mustard. A submachine gun just won't do. A rifle? Well, that dog just ain't gonna hunt. I don't have time to load magazines, man. I don't have time. Whether it's providing covering fire, engaging targets at extended ranges, or just plain old landscaping, the LMG is the right tool for the job. Let's take a look at a couple
plain
of
old landscaping
on Carnicon. LMG Special.
Are we going to learn about this gun? Is that what this is about?
The AUG LMG serves in an automatic rifleman role. It barely makes the list as a light machine gun, but we love all machine guns, so we're just going to put it in here anyway. It fires from the open bolt and features a 4-powered optic that's great for engaging point targets. Let's see how it does on some of these paper silhouettes downrange.
Oh, okay. So that should be another thing. I don't love a lot of loud gunfire. I know. God, I'm so annoying. I'm so sorry, you guys. I wonder if I can turn it down on my end. Here we go. It gives me a lot of anxiety. It's awful.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to watch all Carnicon videos, and I'm just fucking with you. We got so many machine guns to shoot. It's gonna be awesome. All right, up next we have the Colt LMG. Now, this may look like a regular AR, but with this, there's more than what meets the eye. First of all, it fires from the open bolt instead of a closed bolt. It has an enlarged gas tube. Also, you'll notice the fire.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this video. I might veto a video. Who sent this? I'm so sorry. If it's a lot of machine gun fire, I can't do it. Because I'm a pansy. He's an archive. The guy got really sick and deleted his channel, but the name is weird. Oh, got it. I can't tell if it's real or fake either, Redeemer. I think he's actually firing the machine guns. I think those are like real machine guns and stuff, but I don't know if he's being a like a spoof of somebody, or if he's being serious. Or maybe just a little bit of both, right? Like, why not? Yeah. Oh, Venus Blue, I'm sorry. Was that you? It's a company name. They make a good quality tea. Harney and Sons. He's actually firing the gun and has a tank. He's just a super dorky guy. That's what I started to get. And I was just like, crap, this is going to be demos of machine guns. And I am a pansy. Like, I just like get really like rattled with loud machine gun fire. I don't know. It's crazy. I know. It's awful, especially because, you know, there's a lot of that in video games. And so I think that's probably the reason, like, I ended up not getting into video games so much, because I feel like a lot of what I was exposed to was a lot of the like shooter games, and I was just like, oh, like I don't think this is my thing. Ex Special Forces guy who does all these gun videos while wearing sweatpants and making jokes. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe the control he had on those guns, because the gun that we watched him shoot anyway, because I mean, I've only ever shot a gun. I mean, I went to a shooting range once. So I shot the gun more than one time, but you know, the kickback on a gun is a lot. And to like have that, just that level of control. I mean, obviously he's done it a time or two, right? Oh, does he really? Schwarzenegger owns an old Austrian tank. There are plenty of genres that aren't shooters. Yeah, well, and that's not just what I'm like kind of coming to learn these days. Is that there's a lot more. Animal Crossing. I've heard of it. Maybe. All right. Let's go with this one. I don't know who sent this one over either. This one is expert wasted entire life studying anteaters. Oh no. Okay, here we go.
You tuned in at the right time, because guess what? It's time for Today Now's
this is
Critter
Onion.
Corner, and we're going to be talking all about anteaters.
Hey, that's right, Tracy. We're sitting down here with Dr. Franklin Kearns. He has just published the definitive book on anteaters, A Complete Anatomy, Behavior, and History. Dr. Kearns, we're honored to have you join us on Today Now this morning.
Thanks, Jim. Always a pleasure to be actually conversing with another human.
He says that because he's been living with anteaters for, 15 years you spent living in the forests of Argentina. Tell us about these incredibly interesting creatures.
Well, you know, they're not very fascinating. The anteater is a solitary, sedentary creature that spends its time sniffing around the dirt, eating, sleeping. So it wasn't fascinating, certainly not after the first 5 years.
Well, I'm very excited at the prospect of meeting one. Let's bring out the anteater.
No. Why in the world would I want to bring an anteater?
Oh, I thought you were going to bring an anteater with you.
No, that's what I told your producers, because I didn't want them to bring one.
Okay, well, let's just talk about them then, because do you have any favorite anteater facts that you'd like to toss around?
You know, they're on the endangered species list, and they're all going to die soon.
Well, it must have been interesting at some level, and I found the book to be very interesting myself.
That's surprising to me.
Well,
there's pages and pages about the brown stripe of the lesser anteater known as tamundua of the Venezuelan grasslands.
Tamandua. That's an interesting name. What does tamandua mean in Venezuelan?
Catcher of ants.
You know, one of the things I found fascinating about your book, Dr. Kearns, is that anteaters don't really eat ants. They eat termites.
You know what is strange? I can't talk about anything else but anteaters.
We just have a few minutes left, and we don't want to miss out on looking at the footage of the anteaters that we have to look at.
Why can't this host take a hint, right? Come on.
Here they are. You know, they certainly look cute.
No, they're not cute.
They're not cute?
No, they're not little. They're not cute. Their tongue alone is 2 feet long.
That's, interesting.
15 years.
Yeah. Well, I think we're just about out of the footage.
I mean, that's
anyway.
a neat-looking animal, I guess. I wouldn't call it cute.
I said to myself, give it up. Leave this jungle. But instead, I convinced myself to stay. I said to myself, publishing the #1 resource book on anteaters will be worth it.
Yeah.
But the day it was published, it was completely anticlimactic. It felt like the physical manifestation of 15 years of boredom came into being.
Wow.
I'm sure that...
Don't apologize. I'm the one who wasted my life on this.
Wow. This TV host is like, I don't know where to go with this one. Oh, man. I want to see, like, Kit in that kind of situation. Kit does interviews with people. And I would crack up to see him in that kind of situation. Crackhead Jackie said, interesting. I've got to the point where being at gunpoint is just, if you would have shot me, you would have by now. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, I think, yeah, maybe you just, like, aren't as scared. Oh, yeah, very funny video. Oh, it's the Onion. Yeah, Onion's funny. Oh, man, I hate Nightbot so much. How could you guess? My channel points is at the funny number. Yay, the funny number. You know, I learned about the funny number because everybody would always fucking chuckle, in junior high school or whatever. About like, oh, turn it to page 69, right? And I actually asked my music teacher. I was like, why does everybody laugh at that? And mostly because someone dared me to ask her that. And she's like, oh, you should ask your mom, is what she said. And I was like, oh, okay. So I did. I asked my mom. My mom's German, by the way. So she does not shy away from a conversation in regards to sex. Right. Not to stereotype Germans, but, I think there's a little less like puritanical sort of attitude. Right. And my mom was like, she drew a 6 and a 9 and she held it up and she turned it to the side and she goes, what does that look like to you? And I was like, yep, got it. I'm a smart girl. I can figure this shit out. So, yeah, my mom always doing the heart-to-heart, very, like, thought-out conversations. That guy is how I felt when I got burned out at my last job, says Venus Flu, yeah. 21.4K channel points, so much, and nothing to spend it on. What does channel points mean? Fucking loser wastes life on anteaters. Ha ha ha. I just found the name interesting. The guy literally named Crackhead. Oh, you were Thaumaturgist? That's fucking hilarious. I think now, I don't know if there's, I think that there is a stereotype about Germans and sex. Or maybe it's just my imagination. And since 96 nowadays, the price of eating has gone up. Really? Okay, maybe I'm totally not living in the right dimension. Yeah, I guess it's a French stereotype. Like the Germans all have that like leather dom stuff. Like dungeon stuff, right? Isn't that a German stereotype? Is that not a German stereotype? That's hilarious if it's not. And it's one that I've had for a while. I actually have a pair of lederhosen, says Alpharasis. Yeah, I have a Dirndl. Yeah, so it's like the female version of the lederhosen. I don't know how to block Nightbot. How do I do that? I know, I'm such a... I think you just block... Yeah, thank you, Bill Freeman. You know what? I'm going to figure that out because Nightbot fucking drives me bonkers. German dominatrix thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that you like grapes, Thaumagus? I'm mixed with black. Who likes grapes? Also, despite being a scuffed Chicano, I'm way too Germanic. Family names are Picklesamir and Higginbotham. Oh, really, Bill Freeman? Well, at least I'm glad you guys can. Because, yeah, it's annoying as shit. I tell you what. Autobahn is a stereotype. We're constantly drinking beer, right? It's weird figuring out what stereotypes I would belong to being mixed. I look more black than anything. What are you mixed with? I'm like white on white. Impressive, yeah, it's just a play on words of 69. Oh, got it. That's hilarious, Crackhead Jack. Okay, I got it now. Thank you. I was just like, I don't know what you're saying. That's hilarious. And that's a good joke, and I'm sorry that I didn't get it. Yeah. I never really know, like, if that's an appropriate question to ask people. Like, hey, I guess it, like, if you're in conversation with somebody about, background and ancestry and shit, it makes sense to have that conversation that people would, like, ask you if you're mixed, Oh, Mexican and Nicaraguan, yeah. Or that will constantly sound like this. Chicago's in Illinois. Yeah, probably quite. Yeah, I had someone ask in high school, but like they said they had only been looking at the back of my head. Are you mixed? Yeah, I guess I've gotten into, I'm in that conversation right now, right? And I would feel perfectly comfortable getting in that conversation with someone at a party, right? If it came up in such a way. But yeah, I feel like that's something nowadays that people are like not too happy about. I don't know. Try to steer clear of upsetting too many people. I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm like, am I obviously mixed? Like, I think a lot of it is, probably like the tone of skin, eye color, like hair and texture of hair, right? And I think that those are certainly some of like the giveaways for if there's a combination of things that you're not used to seeing together. So if there's anything like that you have going on, then that might be why people are onto it. I don't know, anything like that ring a bell? I'm so brown, I summer and white as snow in the winter. I'll ask the waitress, Tienes que casa azul, and she did a double take because I just look like white. Yeah, white boy supreme. A meme is that the drinking age is really low, 16 for beer and wine, for 18 in vodka. Yeah, well, that's true too, Alfaro says. My family's from Spanish-speaking countries. Yeah. Man, I'm fucking white. I'm German and fucking Irish and Czech and all of that stuff. Huh. Okay, yeah, your sister, on the other hand, doesn't look like anything. Well, I mean, she's got to look like something, right? Illinois' role play. Yeah. You have a map of the most popular fetishes in each of the states, Redeemer? What the fuck? You got to share that shit. Come on. That sounds like fun. Any comments on that, Kira? I was asking about your sister doesn't look like anything. But like what? What's California? California is a state. It's a very big state in the United States. My bro has that map. He says Wyoming interested him. I Googled it. I'm like 100% Slav mix, and a ton of people always try to talk to me in Spanish. No, I meant the fetish map. Oh, okay. Oh, any comments on whether or not on the role play? Yeah, I think that I think I very much enjoy role play. I think role play is a lot of fun. I had a boyfriend back when he and I used to when we would be driving home from the bar, we would pretend like we were in a huge fight, and we would just like fucking yell at each other, and like the poor cab driver was just so uncomfortable, and he would sit in the front seat and I would sit in the back seat, and we would just say like hilarious things. But if you actually thought we were fighting, which we were pretty good at like playing off, and then after that we'd go home and we'd fuck. That's how that went. So yeah, I would be into it again. I just don't think that I've done anything like that in a while. Not in a real way. Oh, here we go. How do I blow this up? Come on, man. God damn it. Now I gotta look real close. I wish I could just... Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. It's so hard to see, man. Okay, so gagging. Oh, wax play. Ah! Used underwear. Yeah, Oregon. They just say... Gotta be prepared, says Bill Freeman. Something masochistic, I'm pretty sure. I'm just Bavarian, looks higher, which means my mindset is basically fuck any other kind of Germans, fuck the Austrians. You know the drill. I do, because my family's also from Bavaria. So, hold control and use the mouse wheel to zoom. Thank you. Oh my God, that's awesome. Thank you. Dankeschön. I know, Redeemer, I didn't know how to zoom in. Okay. Let's see here. God. Montana is sadism, who is then masochism, right? Oh, this next state over. What is this next state? This state's not Kansas in it, is it? Is that Kansas? That's masochism? I could see it. And somebody asked about fucking Wyoming. Where the fuck is Wyoming? Wyoming's up here. Erotic electros stimulation. Hey, no, that's Idaho. Why is Wyoming escaping me where the fuck it is? Well, oh well. I have no idea where Wyoming is. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Somewhere over here. Whipping. Sadism. Sadism is also same in Louisiana as Montana. Used underwear is also in Missouri here. You see that. Let me see. I should share with people who aren't getting to look at this by themselves. So this is the fetish map of the United States of America. Someone is going to clue me in. Tennessee is tame as fuck. Whereas Suits, yeah, that is super tame. Rectangle above the other one. I knew it was one of the rectangles. Masochism, okay. We're sawing off Missouri too. Uh-huh. Oh, is it bondage? Because I go so Utah's somewhere over here. Nevada's the one that's right up next to California. I thought bondage was Utah. I fucked up, you guys. But that's probably Wyoming. You're probably right. That's okay. Now everybody in this region knows what it feels like also to be from the Midwest, because this happens to the Midwest all of the time. I can tell you the Midwest states pretty easily, but man, that area right there, all those rectangle states get real confusing for me. Yoni egg. I did see Yoni egg. Yoni egg was what is that, Alabama? Wisconsin is literally a bunch of cucks. I don't need her hearing Kira yell bondage. Yeah. I guess the yoni egg is a vaginal equivalent of anal beads. I've never tried any of those. You people love to make up states, huh? Actually, it's funny because I've heard Wyoming is amazing and beautiful, and I've just seen pictures of it, and I've always been like, I think I'd like to go there because I've never been there. Obviously, if I'd been there, I probably know where it is. But I clearly should make a trek because I should know my home country better. It's a fucking huge country, okay? It's a lot of states. What do you want from me? All right. So let's watch. So don't give Twitch any ideas to slam the ban hammer on the channel. I know everybody was so mad at me. And thank you for sharing that. That was tons of entertainment for us. I love it. And I'm saving the heavier one for last. I think the next video we're going to I think we're going to watch this my brothy, an email funk opera. Here we go.
Dear Henderson, I am contacting with a urgent request. I am grieved to say your relation, David Henderson, recently killed in a motor accident in my country. Leaves some money, total $1.3 million in account that shares your name, Henderson. And I'd like to give it all to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm into it.
All I need is you can make a modest payment, and I send no funds to you. Since you do not send a payment, I have bad news. I have many webcam pictures.
Oh my god, I remember this shit. I don't get people trying to scam me like this anymore, but
you guessed. These pictures are of you.
Oh my God. That was hilarious. You could see the moment where I caught on what was going on, right? Again, if you guys watch for the amount of time it takes me to catch on a video what's going on, I guarantee it's much later than you have. So it's just the sheer act of watching me try to comprehend what the fuck is going on in a video is probably entertaining enough. So, cool. So, we got some sort of creepy crawly bug thing. Goo! Oh, bugs give me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, cool. I'm going to see what y'all are saying over meow. Meow, 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 meow. Nya, nya. I think that's, someone told me last week, and I hope I'm not butchering it, and if I am, I'm going to apologize ahead of time, because I probably am, that in Japanese language, meow is nya. Nya. Yeah, I really like it. We're edging into dangerous territory here. Yeah. Get away from the map. Don't get the Twitch shut down. I think the last vid should be mine. I think. Alpharis, which one was yours? F in the chat for Henderson's Brothy, David. I am beautiful because it's hell to everyone else. Montana gets a ton of Californians for summer homes. Yeah. Because it's hell to everyone else. What do you mean by that, Crackhead Jack? That Wyoming is hell to everyone else? And I've never been to Montana, but Montana's a place that I've always wanted to visit because I love camping. And I hear that Wyoming's great for camping too, but for some reason Montana has always been sort of the place that I've been like, I need to get my ass out there, and haven't really had a reason to, because like I usually travel because of friends. And so and I don't have any friends in Montana. And so, or Wyoming for that matter. So it's just like I haven't really gotten out there, I guess. We already have Hell in Cleveland. What about Hell, Michigan? You know, I think Hell in, God, you guys, I fucking hate it when I like speak off the cuff and then get it way wrong. But I think Hell in German is like light and bright and cheery. I think I'm going to bounce. Nice hanging out. Yay, Damages. Thanks for popping in. Okay, cool. Sounds good, Alpharis. Well, and Redeemer is sent a, like, sort of a tear jerker. So do you think it would be a nice, like, sort of cap? If you think so, then I'll take your word for it. I totally am down for, I'm not attached to pretty much anything. So, I thought Hell was Gary, Indiana. You might be right about that, Venus Blue. As far as I know, that's my experience. Faux show. All right, let's watch this bug one. Goo. I'm already dealing with some heebie-jeebs. Some heeb-jeebs. Okay, here we go. It plays right when I hit the thingy. Let's do it.
Here among the reeds surrounding ponds that feel gross when you step in them live some extraordinary creatures. They are in the order Odonata and have existed for more than 300 million years with only minor changes. Here,
oh God!
Majestic
Look at that! Oh my God!
Well, that moment's ruined. And the damselfly. Really? I'm trying for
gravitas. Oh my God, she's so cute!
This looks like a stalker you'd feel sorry for. All right. While the dragonfly may have gotten luckier at the naming ceremony, these damsels are not of the in distress variety. More like, f*** with me and I will bite your face off.
Yeah.
The ones you never really hear about in the fairy tales.
Oh, goodness.
To understand the marvel of biology and engineering that is the Odonate, we must begin in the waters below. Their lives begin as cute little larval nymphos. Nymphs. Unlike the caterpillar, which takes a time out in a sleeping bag to transform into adulthood, Odonate larvae continuously molt, shedding their outsides up to 17 times before they reach their adult form. These cute little bibbies are carnivorous hunters from the start. When they are small, they eat small things, like the tiny crustacean Ostracoda. Kind of looks like he's just eating the faces off those things. More into the cookie than the cream, as my mother used to say. As they grow, however, they devour almost anything they can catch, with the moxie of a drunk college student who found half a breakfast burrito in their mini-fridge. Some nymphs stalk their prey out in the open, while others, like skimmer dragonfly nymphs, are ambush hunters, taking a page from the bobbit worm and hiding in their hidey holes before they pounce. They will even, on occasion, eat their own. And just a side note here, but if you're planning on doing this, start with the head. But first, cannibalism is not a good look.
I think we made it clear that I think we made it clear that the folks here would also eat their own. Let's be clear.
Nymphs hunt using their labia. Labia.
Wow.
Plural.
Oh, okay.
Important distinction.
I was like, they have
the following
labia.
has nothing to do with the human labia, which thankfully has not evolved in this direction yet. The odonate labium is like a weaponized lower lip. At rest, it is tucked up beneath the head like a bent elbow, and it has the ability to shoot out suddenly and grab or impale unsuspecting prey, pulling them back to the mouth in between two serrated edges or grasped in specialized pincers. These labium are powered hydraulically.
Wow.
Water is drawn in through the butt, as it should be,
As it
and
should
a good
be.
clenching creates enough internal pressure to cause the labium to pop out like the eyes on
That's
one of those little
fucking
squeezy stretch dolls.
awesome!
You can try this at home. All you need is a bathtub, a muffin, and a go-get-'em attitude.
Hell
Nothing
yeah.
will happen, but you might lose a roommate. Now, the anus of the dragonfly nymph is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill anus.
Oh, man. All right. I want to make sure because I feel like the chat. Okay. I want to stay kept up with the chat because there's a lot to talk about here. He had the most insane story, Venus flu. I believe it. German hell, bright and fun, looks back at the last 100 years of history. Basically saying people don't live in Wyoming because it's BS. I was working wildland firefighting in Wyoming, and I had to park the forklift on our tent so it wouldn't blow away. Montana is beautiful. Brook Lake, that is in Wyoming, even better, but Wyoming is the physical definition of wind. If America had a wind god, it would be Wyoming. Look up the average wind speed of Casper, Wyoming. It's some BS. Ooh. Sucks for bikers. Yeah, I can't believe I don't know anybody in Wyoming, right? But I have heard great things. I mean, that's where they have like a lot of the whitewater rafting, I think, is in Wyoming from what I know of. Regardless of when I think we should do the poem, and then it's really an ENA video because I think ending off on something surreal sounds far more fun. Yeah, totally. Okay, hear ya. Got that vote. 10:30 Tonopah, Nevada. I don't know that I've been to Tonopah, Nevada, or I've maybe driven through. I've driven through Nevada quite a bit. That really did look like a breakfast burrito. Anyway, down for some good health benefits. Yeah, imagine third arm on your chin. Kira's very anti-insect. Dudes. I'm guessing Ina is another person. I'm like a crazy speciesist, and I apologize.
Let's try this.
That's the truth.
Close your eyes. Go ahead and picture an anus. Put a little hat on it if you want. Whatever you're thinking right now, it's not that. That is your very own imaginary anus. You're welcome. You can keep it. Unlike the damselfly, which has external gills, the dragonfly nymph's gills are inside its butt. No judgment. That is where it breathes. At the end of the dragonfly nymph abdomen, it has something called an anal pyramid. Trust me, don't Google this term.
Yes.
This isn't a pyramid made from anuses. That would be different. This is
That
5
would be
rigid
different.
structures that can close the nymph's butt, which helps it with the butt breathing, but also assists in locomotion. Water can be expelled forcefully in a sort of
Wow,
fight
look at
jet,
that thing.
allowing it to avoid predators, chase
Goo.
prey, or just do it for
Goo.
fun. I would. I'm doing it right now.
Why are they all furry
After
like
up
that?
to 6 years in the water, the odonate nymph is near its final transformation. An intricate system of tubes within its body will have to transition from getting oxygen from its gills to breathing air through spiracles, little holes in its body's external surface. This hardcore little bastard leaves the water behind and ventures out into the
that looks like a
world.
big
It
bug.
finds a perch, and like a hipster trying to get out of a pair of tight, skinny jeans, it must wriggle and contort itself. With one final sit-up, it is free from the last shell of its larval skin.
Reminds me
I
of
have to say,
CrossFit.
that looks like it would be very satisfying. Like popping a zit, except you are the
Ugh.
zit and what comes out
It
of
feels
it.
like one of those
Adult
like
odonates
poops
may
that
live
come
for
out
only
from
a
like
few weeks
really
or
deep.
up to a year. And
know
with
if you guys
mating
know what I'm
season
talking about.
approaching, it's time
Look
for
at those
fairy wings
wings.
and fur.
Damn.
Kind of like getting ready for Burning Man, but without the arguments over who's bringing the weed and who's bringing the nutter butters. The newly emerged adult is teneral or soft and must harden while blood-like hemolymph is pumped into its swelling veiny wings. Damselfly adults generally have long, slender abdomens, wide-set eyes, and wings that rest like a roof. They have names like Eunice or Marvin. Is he cleaning his butt with a raindrop? It's like a line from a poem. Dragonflies tend to be a bit more meaty, eyes closer together, and wings spread out at rest. They have names like
Wow, this guy's really into these dragonflies.
While human entrance to adulthood is marked by pimples, useless hair on our genitals, and college debt, the adult odonate gets frickin' wings. We totally get screwed. These 2 pairs of ultra-flexible wings look a bit like stained glass windows
Wow,
that
they're
were made
very
by
pretty.
a coke addict being attacked by a squirrel, who was also a coke addict. Each wing is attached to the thorax by separate muscles and can be maneuvered independently, allowing it to fly upside down, backwards, basically however it wants, reaching speeds up to 30 miles per hour. To catch their prey, they have traded in their labium for 3 pairs of legs, each with a flexy foot ending in a pair of claws. The front legs are often conveniently equipped with little spiny brushes that are used to clean their ginormous freaking eyeballs. These magnificent balls of eye can see in almost all directions and are built from 30,000 highly sensitive pixel-like ommatidia that can sense all sorts of light, including ultraviolet wavelengths, the ones we use to look for stains on motel room bedspreads, which is why you never see a dragonfly in a motel. Very kissable lips on this one. All of these parts, wings,
Wow.
legs, and eyes, come
Very
together in
kissable
a
lips on this
symphony
one,
of
eh?
death. But these are no ordinary hunters. In laboratory settings, scientists have used their sciences to observe odonates catching 90% of the mosquitoes they stalk. Their tiny little
God.
brain can
Oh,
hone
look at
in
that.
on a
Look at that.
specific
Look at
insect
this. Oh
and
my God,
appears
look at
to be
this.
able
Oh,
to
God.
predict where it's heading. It then coordinates its head, body, and wings to find an optimal flight path which disguises its motion as it approaches. This allows it to intercept its prey in a sort of aerial ambush rather than just chasing it from behind. From a scientist's point of
Crazy.
view, this is a marvel of nature.
Crazy.
From the mosquito's point of view, it's more like
No! No! Oh my God, here comes this fucking monster!
But the hunter can also become, well, dead. Lauren had ironically just taken up knitting. Joshua responded to a Craigslist ad for flying lessons. And although Libby was great at avoiding frogs,
Oh, that frog's
she is
awesome.
currently under the windshield wiper of a Hyundai. Those that survive, however, are ready for sexy time, which is slightly more complicated than whatever took place to make you. The odonate penis is located
I don't know about
on its
that.
second abdominal segment. However, its gonads, the parts that produce sperm, are located down on the 9th segment. In technical terms, there is a great distance between the nutsack and the timmy. Like if you had testicles hanging down on your ankles like the little bells on an elven
not that
shoe.
far apart,
to mate,
right?
the male must put his gonads
Oh,
in
they're
contact
all
with
the
his
way
penis to transfer sperm. Then,
down
using
there?
claspers on the end of his body, he grasps a female's head. She then curls up her genitals to meet his mid-belly penis. And what a penis it is. It has specialized bristled lobes which are used to scrape out the previous suitor's sperm, so that things don't get mixed up. Think of it as putting that little divider in between your groceries at the checkout line. And imagine that your groceries were sperm. Same, but different. Try finding this position on Pornhub. It's complicated. Sometimes you have to watch to figure it out.
Are we gonna get
that's
shut
nice
down for
getting
this?
A closer view. At the
Jesus
end of the
Christ.
female abdomen,
All
there is
right.
a single
All right.
genital
Wait.
opening,
I gotta. Oh, okay. We got about a minute left. I was gonna say I gotta take comments at this point, but oh my ball sacks! Jesus Christ!
Often stay attached or hang
You
out
see those
nearby
fucking eggs? Good
to
Jesus
help
Christ.
out, but also to make sure that their sperm doesn't get scraped out by some other dude. Some females, like this southern spread-winged damselfly, lay eggs inside the stems of plants, even venturing under the water with an assist or diving solo. This young couple is in search, forget it. For some, a nice bit of mud will do. Maybe baby wants the pond scum, or maybe the eggs are placed right freaking over here and here. However it happens, the circle of life for the Odinate is now complete.
Wow. Okay. That was intense. Tanopa. So back to the chat here. Those are some big eyes. They're very pretty bugs. They're big bugs. They're fucking big. I mean, I knew that already, but geez Louise. We'll show her the cockroach blowtorch vid, says Alpharis next time. Small town, Crackhead Jack, Tanopa has a clown hotel. You drive to Nevada, you've seen it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're probably right. I just don't have a very good memory. What's the name of this channel? Let's look it up. It's Z Frank 1. True facts on carnivorous dragonflies. Z Frank, it's ZE Frank 1, the number 1. Honestly, this is so fascinating and alien, I can't even be disturbed, even if I weren't incredibly jaded and barely bothered by anything. You driven south from Eli, you most have likely seen Tonopah. If you mean the reactor, it's Chicago Reacts. Oh, thanks, Crackhead Jack. Z Frank, I believe. Yep. Thanks, Redeemer. Yeah. Cool. Oh, the hair on the genitals is indeed useless, but the hair on your pubis is quite beneficial. If it weren't for it, you'd get a friction burn when you have sex. I always thought that the hair was pretty useful, for purposes such as that. It's the comparison here because that is far away. Yeah, no. Redeemer, I actually, when I was looking at it, what I thought that they were highlighting was the segment right below the little like stamen thing that was there. And I was like, oh, that's not that far away. But then they were talking about how he has to curl his tail around. I'm like, oh, it's all the way down there. That's why I was confused, because I thought that they were like, there was something they were highlighting below that, but I must have been focusing on the wrong thing. Hold on. Imagine if you had to do a nearly impossible pose of having your feet next to you, your dick, just to have sex as a guy. Twitch staff about to take out the band hammer, says Bill Freeman. Why wouldn't Twitch care about animal sex? They care about human sex, I guess. I mean, you can make an argument, right? I'm not making that argument. No. Of course, I probably was being facetious. Yeah, for sure. No. Probably being hyperbolic. Streamer banned by bug video. All right. Also, apologize. Never have to. Okay, if you leave in East Bumblefuck, Wyoming, you have McDonald's grade Wi-Fi. Okay, I looked it up, and it actually serves the same purposes as the hair on your pubis, on top of blocking and preventing diseases and bacteria. Just like nose hair. That makes sense. Oh, that's cool, Bill Freeman, that you have the ability to do that. That's great. Good. Now, we can use the term bumblefuck. Cool. Yeah. I need to find a better way, honestly, and maybe you guys can give me some cues here. I need to find a better way to, like, catch up on the fucking chat. Like, should I just always have, like, part of my attention on the video and part of it on chat? Or is being confused half the time, like, part of all of this? Just wondering. Right? Because, like, I want to, like... Because then I'm like, oh, like, because then I'm, like, way fucking behind. You know? So... I don't know. I don't know if you have something to say about that. I'm sure you do. I would love opinions. Because I think that reading back and then like, oh, I'm like way behind everybody and catching up seems kind of irritating, doesn't it? Is that irritating? Is it irritating? It's irritating, right? I think it is. It irritates me. I'm irritating me. That's all I'm saying. Bumblefuck is always a good term. Yes, I think it's fun and good. Honestly, though, I wish the human body evolved films instead of hair over various body parts. But maybe that'd actually be worse, even if it looked cleaner. Yeah, I could see that. Hair is, it is kind of inconvenient. I don't care about if you focus on chat. It's part of your charm, Kira. Oh, thanks, Crackhead Jack. I appreciate that. The bush is also useful for old ape man when cold outside, so your downstairs parts don't freeze and fall off. Keeps your mush warm, is what my mom would say. Alpharisis. Here, if you scroll up slightly when you're at the bottom of the chat, you will still... And you won't lose. Fucking yes! Thank you, Redeemer, for answering my question. Most streams I see just look at the chat every now and then and reply, read the interesting stuff. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Perfect. Great idea. Thank you. Sometimes you just gotta, like, reach out and ask. You know what I mean? All right, so this is ENA, Auction Day, Joel G's channel. I don't know what we're about to step into. Here we go.
Can't you hurry? We need to go find a spot.
Auction Day. These are the utmost grand of days. This is going to be so...
awful. I think this is going to be the worst day of my life. Wow. Look at the crowd today, Ina. Everyone's ugly. Today's item must be super special. What do you think it is? Why would I know? I'm too stupid to even imagine anything.
Sincerest apologies.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the daily auction.
That's cool.
Yeah. All your existential troubles will go away soon. Okay. Today we have this dog inside an hourglass.
Yeah.
An hourglass dog.
An hourglass
Our starting price is 20 chockies for one hourglass dog.
Brilliant, Mooney. Your foresight's great. Today's offer is a big one.
That dog looks like he has something to say. If you get what I'm saying.
I do.
Wait. No. That was very weird. What is wrong with you?
50 chocolates. 50 chocolate bars, you win. Is there a counterfeit?
I'm offering 400.
400.
This is so
One
weird.
fatty catty. One fatty catty going once.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Watch
Raindrop
out.
I just felt?
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
They're going
it's
to cancel
raindrops?
the auction.
That sucks.
Darn. Life is so unfair. Ugh. Rude. You should ask before doing that, you know. I'm sorry. My stupidness never ends.
Okay. Yeah. So that was a thing. I'm not sure what to make of that one. I definitely enjoyed the cassette tape playing the not the human being, the being. That was kind of a fun visual. Everything else I don't think I quite caught on to. Nobody's surprised here. Right? Nobody's surprised. I think our concern was for, okay, so just a thankful you aren't a guy, Carrie. You know what's fun. When you try to go to the bathroom and a hair goes across your urethra so the piss stream is split apart. I didn't think that was a thing. When your pubic hair splits your pee. What's a blood stopper? What the fuck's that mean, crackhead Jack? I do enjoy a little pubis, but some people just don't like a little blood stopper for the gash IG. Technology for untangling pubic hair. Untangle tech just sounds like conditioner to me. And it does it an aggravating amount of times. This is fucking hilarious. Yeah. Cool. I got your request, Buff Pumpkin. I got your request. Hilarious. Yeah, I used to do Brazilian bikini waxes all the time. And I remember, like, always going pee after having not had one for a while. Like, the pubic hair actually had a way of, like, sort of funneling the urine into the toilet. And then without it, it was just going everywhere. Just like, you know, imagine one of those rain shower heads, right? Where they just, like, it just kind of, like, drips water all over, like, the place and it rolls out to the edge. But some drips down. And yeah, that's what it's kind of like. You're welcome for that visual. Blood Sisters is Band-Aid or bitch sticker, gaseous slang for vag. I knew gaseous slang for vag, but Bloodstopper is just a Band-Aid or bitch sticker. I've never heard of bitch sticker. The Brazilian bikini wax, what does that mean? It means everything is waxed. Everything is waxed. Even the butthole, which is actually the best part. Okay. We are starting to wind down here. Let me look at some things here. Okay. We have 3 final videos. So why don't we hop to it? Oh yeah, Farrah says, yeah, you apply wax and you rip it off. That's right. That's right. Yep. And I used to get it done to me all of the time, but then you just get used to it and you just do it yourself. Oh, Redeemer, I'm at. Do you want to switch it out, Redeemer? I could maybe do that, but I just squeezed another one in that I said I would do the onion, and then we're gonna do the music Zug, Battenberg, and then we're gonna do Shane Koiskin. That was the plan. Yeah. Waxing's hardcore. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to the financial fallout shelter. With the national debt now more than $10 trillion, the White House today enacted an emergency plan to eliminate all of the United States' financial obligations to foreign nations by faking a violent coup of the American government. The coup is expected to take much of the strain off of America's real economy, providing the global community does not discover the ruse. The fake coup began at 10 a.m. today when fake rebel leader Octavius Del Monte stormed Congress and pretended to kill several congressmen.
Oh my God.
My words,
oh
China,
my God.
Japan, and the United Arab Emirates, the United States of America, and all its vast debt no longer exists. Henceforth, this land will be called Octavia. Do not even try to collect funds owed.
The militants brandished plastic guns and wore costumes. Lawmakers stayed up late last night making themselves.
I believe you.
Oh my God.
Now, what is the meaning of this?
Be quiet, woman!
What is the meaning
After
of
a
this?
5-minute mock battle, Congress and the president ceded control of the nation to Octavius, who is believed to be played by Deputy Secretary of Agriculture Charles Connor.
You know how when someone dies and all their debts go away and no one has to pay them? Well, this is like that, except with countries.
The country's creditors will be told the paper containing the country's debts was destroyed in the scuffle.
Someone save the record of our debts.
Congress will
Oh my
also
God.
use computer graphics to simulate some of the fake coup's more complicated details, such as the explosion that blows up the Treasury building. Representatives on both sides of the aisle said the plan was the best option left for lowering our debt after ideas like burning down the country for the insurance money and disguising the nation as Canada were deemed infeasible. The White House is also asking all American citizens to call their friends in other countries to complain about the new dictatorship. And in accordance with
That's
pretending to comply with
hilarious.
Octavius's media control policy, this network will now be broadcasting Octavia's national anthem for 3 hours every day. Thank you for watching, and God bless Octavia.
Baby given 78 years to live, the ticker at the bottom. Still ahead. Oh, that's some funny shit. Got it. Most of the guys ever say, hey, put a bandage on that. Oh, I see. Yeah, eating butthole does not make sense to me. I think it sounds disgusting. And it has been, you know, it's kind of a joke, but you know, like funny, like not funny joke, but my husband's always trying to get me to eat his ass. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like he's the loudest farts on the planet. Like, I can't even imagine like being like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna be into this. Gross. Nope. Not into it. It's past 4 a.m., says Al Ferris. It's funny because I was actually a Boy Scout, and I absolutely agree. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That's a great detail. As long as you clean well and use flavored lube, I feel like it'd be quite pleasant, wouldn't it? Everyone knows how to wipe. I am very particular about my toilet paper because I feel like the really soft kind of toilet paper just kind of falls apart a lot. And then I just can't get clean with toilet paper if it's like the soft, like fuzzy shit. It just doesn't work for me. Yay! Thanks, Craighead Jack. Woo! Look at that. That's awesome. 5 gifted subs. Yaysies! All because we're talking about licking asshole. No, I know that's not why. PDC Wolf says if you're gonna put flavoring, flavoring lube on it, why lick it in the first place? Holy shit, it's so good. Hey, you're coming off work. Enjoy the sub, damn Jack. You are far too generous. Mark Zuck fell off, whereas the Facebook extension for wireless lick butting. That's a lot of gifts. Yep. Yaysies. Why do you mean why? Because anal is arguably superior to normal vaginal sex if you merely prepare adequately. Because how is it arguably superior? I don't know. I think it's different strokes, different folks. I mean, I know that's a bit of a cop-out, but it's totally true. It's totally true. It's gotta be, because, yeah, I mean, maybe with, I feel like I've done pretty decent prep. You know, yeah, and when it comes to like some butt play is pretty good, and then others of it is like not as good. But like I can definitely enjoy it, but I don't know. I mean, I guess for me, vaginal sex is better, but that's the perspective of the woman, I suppose. I mean, also, like, I guess anal sex for a dude is real good, like, on the receiving end, from what I understand. I don't know from experience, as you can tell. It's tighter and they can't get pregnant. Well, that's true. Is usually the way to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't remember me of Zuckerberg. Someone in one of his live streams asked for him to give the Zuck, and he said, sure. Well, when I wanted to, when I was looking for the word more than anything, more than being shy about it, because I wanted to encompass all of the butt play, right? So I was like, but not like, like, oh, well, butt play. I must be the weird one off. PDC Wolf said scrotum and further back are off limits. The hymen is very sensitive. Are you asexual wolf? Yeah, my understanding of the hymen. Yeah, I guess that would be a parallel to draw, maybe. The hymen to the anal, to the what is it, the prostate? Isn't it the prostate? If I wanted to do butt play, I'd probably eat chocolate more often. I have heard that the clit is more dense with nerve endings than the penis. Yeah, the clit's interesting because there's it's sort of like a warming up period that has to happen in my experience of it, even though it is really sensitive. It's so interesting because it can be all kinds of sensitive, and also I can feel sort of dissociated from it too. Oh, that's what you were asking, Redeemer. Okay, so sorry. I didn't understand. Wasn't a question to me. That's what I thought. Yes, I thought she asked if you were a sexual wolf. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. And we are talking about genitalia. We are. That is correct, Thomagist. You can't leave. You can't leave this group. You can't leave us alone. All right. For sure. That's some funny shit. We're cursed as always. For sure. Okay, so we were going to do... Okay, so this one's a little bit of a heart string tugger situation, from what I understand. I'm a big... I do cry. I don't always cry, right? So don't have it as an expectation. But I do have a tendency to be a bit of a crybaby. Dude, I don't know why this thing is wet. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, hold on. I feel like the commentary over in the thread just got interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I could contribute something if I were talking about asexuality, but I don't know what the topic is anymore. If you're a man without a foreskin, rub your tit with soap. If you know the feeling you do, it's apparently what the clip feels like. Uncomfortable, but it takes some time. Yeah, it's... yeah, like I said, it's like it feels different at different times. And I don't know how much it aligns with what the emotional state is either all of the time. I think there's correlations and shit, but I think it's kind of unpredictable a lot of the time. Oh, yeah, Redeemer. No, I don't think people actually call it curse. I think that there was a little bit of facetiousness in that commentary. All right, here we go.
I didn't know what to write about belonging, so I wrote this poem about, it's called Carl, the gimpy-winged butterfly. And it's it's the same like ugly duckling, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer kind of thing, because they didn't belong and then they did. I'm just joking. Sometimes I cry. Like happiness is a miracle I can't be a part of. Oh my God! It's raining peanut butter sandwiches. But I have to stay inside. Because I'm allergic to nuts.
Yeah, that's sad.
And our heroes had guts but no glory, and there's a story behind every kind of question, like where are we going? What have we seen? We spend our lives like quarters at some slot machine, gambling away all the things we could have been. Trying to line up all those pieces of fruit to win some sort of jackpot, because it's easy to risk everything for anything when nothing's all you got. And yes, there have been those who sat watching their greatest joys slink away like toys they've outgrown. And there have been those who learned how to put slinkies on escalators and call this life their own. There have been those who have grown to feel as useless as a pair of scissors in the hands of an agnostic with no fingers who was asked to cut thousands of paper snowflakes for a 6th grade production of a nativity play at an all-atheist high school. But all of us studied the religion of ice cubes, wanting to be disciples of cool. So we gave black cats the right of way and learned to pray for those sent overseas, brandishing brutality like a brush, threatening to paint the town red. Because there have been those who went looking for God but found religion instead. So some of them came home in body bags, while others traded in their dog tags for a wheelchair and the "what was I thinking" mantra of gods. And still others are starting to see the similarities between coffins and escape pods. We have carried grief. We have carried grief as far as a bus tank full of tears would allow, and we know now that we build our hearts like bus stops. We spend our lives in wood shops using oak to make a perfect pair of feet. For any occasion, we have to put our best foot forward, stepping toward another life, another choice, another goal. And if eyes are windows to the soul, then we should riot, throwing rocks through them all until everyone is free from their body in the billion-dollar industry that kept us ugly. Because most of us just up and quit. Like we couldn't do it. Like in a world of 6 billion people, we couldn't find one person that might help us get through it, and we just shake our heads. Like the fault lies with how we were raised, but we're too young to be praised. We're too tarnished to be great. Raised by relatives who loved us, and we still can't relate. Because they taught us love. So we tried. We tried booking passage through life on relationships, anchoring ourselves to the hips of another, hoping to make it to dry land, paying for that passage by holding our hearts in hand. And there have been those who learned how to sing the cuckold song because we thought we knew them better, and maybe we were wrong. They wanted someone strong and left when they realized we were the strong, silent types. And they failed to realize we keep hurricanes in our windpipes for any occasion. We must cry out. We must speak up. As those who've heard us forge their hands into a beggar's cup while we wondering what it is to them we meant, giving a penny for their thoughts because their love isn't worth a cent. But that's just the venom talking. That's just us walking it off. That's the cough and the rattle before we dust ourselves off and pull ourselves back into the saddle to ride into the sunset alone this time. But still looking for someone to help us go that last mile. Someone with a smile like a finish line that will tell us we've made it this time. And maybe that's all we are. Separate dreams growing into one another. Maybe the mouth of a lover can kiss the hurt away and not say anything while we sing ourselves back into each other like lullabies, making our eyes clamp shut like bear traps around the ankles of sweet dreams. Maybe we're old variations on new themes. The streams of consciousness run into an ocean of understanding where we're handing ourselves apologies to pit against our regret, trying to teach ourselves to be happy with what we've got because maybe this is all we get. And sure, there have been those who were asked to be amazing at something they had no gift for. And there have been those who were magnificent at something they'll never have a chance to prove, and in their way, what they were practicing was loneliness, which we all practice, but oddly none of us will ever grow graceful in. So sometimes we cry.
When I was a kid, I hid my heart under the bed because my mother said if you're not careful.
Ooh, yeah. Sometimes you do cry. Yeah, being human's tough, man. Okay. Where are we? I'm sorry. I should have scrolled up. Okay, cool. I don't even know what the topic in the chat is anyway. If anyone's ever had a girlfriend, I barely understand anything, but I'll pretend I do, just like always. Says Alpharisis. Very uncomfortable most of the time, but when you hit a climax, it's heaven. The rest of the time, it's just uncomfortable. Like, why are you doing that type of stuff? 1 minute in, and I think this guy is a genius. Yeah. Really hope Chris doesn't slam the band hammer on this stream. Yeah, shit. It's a dirty stream here. I feel like my streams have started going in that direction largely. Last week got really, really funny. This guy is a genius. Yeah, he knows how to pluck your heartstrings. Yeah. No, I think Crackhead Jack's a great name. Oh man, no, that was just really beautiful. It's it just reminds me of a conversation that I had earlier today that really got me. Just about like kind of choosing who you are for the world, right? And just what you like, how you can impact people, and the ripple effect that creates, and yeah, it was an incredible conversation, and just like the people were just like cared for and taken care of. Things we could do, man. It's also kind of cool. A guy named Steve-O. I agree with you. Being human is also very cool. It's hard. Being human is hard, and it's also very cool. Oh, Crackhead Jack. No, I'm going to be wrapping it up here soon. And then Thama just, you give up such a wholesome mom vibe, and then the streams just go places. I give up a wholesome mom vibe? That's awesome. That's amazing. I don't know about the moderation side, but I'll always be Crackhead Jack that got Chicago plays over the sub goal. Hell yeah. I once came up with something similar to what he said. How did it go? Life is a convenience store. Time is the currency. So learn to take a step back and enjoy the tranquility. Kira is only 29. That just says, I refuse to believe Kira is only 7 years older than me. Kira being like that is what makes these conversations so appealing. She's so willing to hear you out and talk things through no matter what the topic. It's reassuring, it's inspirational, and it's comforting. Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I love human beings, you know, and I think that the more that we can connect with each other and just kind of share the magic and the misery of being human together, I think it's lovely. The only reason I'm scared of doing my recommendation is that it's about 15 minutes and I don't want to take. Yeah, Crackhead Jack. I actually tend to try to get out of here. Well, I usually start wrapping up around like 9:30. But then I get like caught up in the conversation and so putting more videos on the queue won't be a thing, but chitty chatting for a little bit longer, certainly. And then we have one more video. Yeah, well, and I'm only a mom of a 1-year-old. But I'm 39. So if you guys want to know, I turned 40 this year. So that's me. Hey, PDC Wolf, are you almost 40? Hey, Venus Blue. Yo, you're my same age. I don't know who's that directed to, Alpharisis, but it's hilarious. This stream is sometimes literally saying two idiots, same thought. Oh, I'm a positive and wholesome person. That's awesome. Thanks. Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like I haven't been that wholesome of a person in my life, but I guess wholesomeness has kind of shifted, hasn't it? Right? Because I freely and openly talk about loving to do drugs, and I talk about a lot of sex stuff, and it's not like I don't talk about anything crazy because my sex life isn't crazy. I don't got anything to talk about in regard to that, but so wholesomeness is not exactly what I would have imagined people describing me as, but I think that I am in a way where I think that I have a way of, I guess what Redeemer said, just listening to people, hearing people out, and just being present with people. Probably that's it. There have been younger moms. The trick is rather to obey your feelings is to consider them accordingly. Did you enjoy that little show? I did. Yeah, I would. A poem and a performance. That was back when he was still alive, of course. Yeah. No, it was lovely. It honestly just reminded me of what I do in one of my businesses. I essentially help people transition themselves over into being an entrepreneur. That's largely what I've been doing. It's not always that. It's not necessarily marketed as that, but that's what it's been kind of turning into. And it makes total sense. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur since I was 25, and I love it. And it's a hard path, but it's very rewarding, and it's and I feel like there's a lot of freedom in it. So it just made me think of that and why I do what I do, and it just and that's where I was with that. And then we'll be okay. I hate humanity as much as I love us. It's a double-edged sword to be alive. Damn, Crackhead Jack. Maybe we gotta do it for next week. I love good cries. Hey, plot twist. Kira's actually been alive since the early 1500s. Thaumaturgist, quiet. A few years younger, Venus Blue is. Being blue collar in my 30s are going to feel like my 40s. Yeah. Especially if you're doing a lot of heavy lifting and labor. Oh, but you should, Crackhead Jack, you should check. Man, I do everything. I'm insane. But I'm also a movement teacher, and I help people get themselves out of pain and tension. So what you're speaking to is right up my alley. Kira and Kit are defo ancient gods. Oh, wholesome is a vibe and intention, not a topic matter. Yeah, even though people would assume that. Someone dunked on Kit in Discord saying he was old enough to own a Ford Model T. Kit's younger than me, but he's an old soul. We'll put it that way. To clarify, I'm referring to what I put in the chat. Yeah, no. I'm aware. Yep. Imagine being something other than just 24/7 lonely or dead inside. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to imagine that, Alpharis, but if that's something that you're dealing with, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, you might age with that. Our entrepreneur debuts do match. Though all my businesses have proudly driven into the ground. PDC Wolf. That's why you got to get a partner. And I don't know if you already did this, but that's why you got to get a business partner who is like all of their strengths where your weaknesses are. That has been largely one of my big successes. I feel I've been in construction my whole life. Amazing job, yeah. Kit predates the Big Bang, that's for sure. I do proper lifting technique. It's just I lift above 70 consistency enough to affect me. Yeah, totally, crackhead. Yeah. Do you feel like there's a lot of impact? Because what I teach is I help people release subconsciously held tension, right? So if you're starting to hold tension just due to muscle memory, your body will find try to like shortcut things, right? And that will cause pain, right? But if what you're doing right now, if you're not dealing with pain, you could certainly, do sort of the thing, the movement practice or the releasing practice, but basically to make sure it doesn't go in that direction. But there's not usually a lot of, what I find is not usually a lot of, what's the word? Like, when people are in pain, there's more of an incentive for them to come to me. So if that's not going on for you, then there's not much of an incentive. Yeah, I'm one of the few people who's able to feel complete while being alone while still appreciating the company of others. I wish that for everyone. Me too. Guy named Steve-O. I had 2 business partners, one left before opening and the other agreed with me on closing. I damn wish I had friends. Oh, Thaumagus. Well, can all be chat room friends together here. Wait for it to play. Indeed, I'll get the video's title. There's a reason I call it a late April Fool's vid. Okay. Okay, cool. And then we'll get the title. Got it. Okay. Marsh Confetti, Musikzug Battenberg on HB1. And here we go. That was random. What's going on now? Woo! That conductor's pissed. What is going on? Why are they wearing helmets? Oh, okay. What is going on? Do they have beer? Bongs? Oh, that's funny. Are they gonna beer bong? Oh, that's definitely what they're doing, right? I like the little one. I like the little... Wow. I was hoping they were going to beer bong. That would have been awesome. Taking a siesta. A blonde guy. Dowling. Okay. I didn't understand that joke. Yeah, so marsh confetti, use it to flatten it. I was like, are they putting like, oh, they're party hats, okay. Nice. So they started throwing a bunch of confetti at the end, but I was guessing that was a bunch of like march anthems, like marching. Are they gonna do the Darth Vader one? Did they already do it? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that was lovely. That was a lot of fun. Okay. So Crackhead Jack says, I haven't fucked up a disc yet, but I use my own internal mental jukebox to lift heavy things. Did a ton of cancer immunology, so I'm good with prevention, but long-term pain is lost to me. Right on. Yeah. Needs more cowbell. It keeps changing songs. Yeah, Alfair says, I don't know, like, I don't know if my assessment of it made any sense because I don't know enough about like classical music to really make it a super educated assessment, but they had like, I think a wedding thing, like I think it was like marches, you know, so it's march confetti. I'm making that shit up, right? So, I like smashing an anvil in German is the German way of saying music is my life. Anvil polka, just saying. This is too ancient for me to enjoy. Sad. What are those? They look like just funnels. They look like beer bongs is what they look like. Just an average day in Germany doing a casual beer bong. Hoses and stuff. Yeah, funnels and hoses. That's just so amused by the entire ordeal. I think I noticed, it was a her, right, Redeemer? I think I noticed her too. Wait, the quote's going, you are not German. The so-called Germans. Government makes us, that the government makes us believe exist. Everyone knows Germany isn't real. Wyoming isn't real. I can validate I live there. I'm as German as a Bavarian is willing to get. The entire western half of the United States isn't real. Good thing it doesn't actually exist. Yeah. I actually have a family that lives in Germany, and I've been there, so I do know it exists. Otherwise, I'd be like, really? You can count on me. You can count on me to not believe a thing that I think I know, okay? You can count on me for it. As that have been the East. The only thing there is California. The U.S. consists of California, Texas, New York, and Florida. Nowhere else. We got Chicago, right? Come on. We have this channel. That was very German. Wouldn't say it was lovely, though. Funny humor from a fake country. Just to annoy the others. Oh. From Radetzky to Pruisen's Gloria. We got everything. Germany, no. That's just what the government wants you to think. Chicago is an extension of New York. Chicago is a lie created by the CIA. That I believe. I love it. All right. Awesome, you guys. It is about that time for me. Not to mention, I gotta go pee real bad. So we're gonna go ahead and end this stream. New Jersey, come on. The abused child of New York and Florida. Poor fake city, Chicago. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you all. Crackhead Jack, thank you for all the subs. That's freaking awesome. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. I'll be here next Friday. At least that's the plan right now. So I'll see you a guy named Steve-O, Bill Freeman, Redeemer of Dark, Thaumaturgist, Crackhead, Venus Blue, Cool Whip if you're still there, Alpharasis, and hopefully I didn't forget too many people. PDC, PDC Wolf. Okay, cool. Peace out, y'all. Totally have fun in my fake city.